All right, I'm gonna start stream now.
Okay. Should I tell Mini they can start the game, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? We're going to be streaming 2 tournament matches today, not just one. We got Minimoult versus Anubis as the first one that we're going to be seeing here. And then from there, we got Grogu versus Baja Teacher. And we're going to be doing some casting here today. Myself, Chicks. We got Only Boss on the line.
Hello, hello.
The famous Only Boss.
Oh yeah, the one and only Otto Lamer.
To say, I think you're going to be a lot more famous once you come out here on the finals. You're going to take this whole tournament.
I was looking at my path to the finals. It doesn't look too easy, but it's definitely doable.
I have to like question myself sometimes because like, how can you even be more famous, even if you did win this tournament? Like, I don't think it would change anything.
Yeah, I think the aura's already there. Also, stream on Discord, by the way.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, sir. I was just on the line with Minimoult. I've got some insider information. I believe he's going to go China, and his opponent is going to go British, I believe.
China and Brits. Okay.
Yeah, Mini's pretty known for his China.
Chinese.
That's his best civ for sure.
We're gonna expect him to win that first match. He's gonna have to switch on the second one.
Right. And Mini's an old player. He's got a pretty deep civ pool. Not that he plays too much these days, but he's still always a solid player.
You know, I recognize the name, but I'm not 100% sure if he was competing in the way he is competing now back in the day.
I think back in the day, he just played more, so he was better back then. But now he still has the kind of mechanics of a top level player, but just a bit rusty. I think if you search Mini in the bar, it might come up. I'm not sure.
Did they start already?
Oh, he said still waiting to start.
Okay, yeah, sure, no worries. So that's your insider information. I was going to say let's do some predictions, but if that's are they? I guess they're just choosing civs still.
It just looks like Mini's waiting on Anubis to press that green button.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, how do you think this series is going to go down?
You know, I've been seeing Anubis play as of late. You know, I have to say, Minimoult, I think, is a clear win here, 2-0, but it could potentially go 2-1 for Minimoult. I'd be surprised if it was 2-1 for Anubis. I mean, that would be pretty big upset, I'd say, because Anubis is a 3rd seed, right? He did make it past the group stage, so you can't count him out, but still.
Yeah, I'm looking at his free food party. It looks like France is his most played civ, followed by Brit. So he's not picking his strongest civ in game 1, allegedly. I think with his France, he could take a game off Mini. His France looks pretty formidable. He beat Azank with France against Azank was playing Italy.
Right.
So that's a pretty good player to take down.
Just putting up this scoreboard here, and then we'll get started.
Nice. And we got Baja Teacher versus Grogu after, which that's a personal favorite of mine. I know Baja Teacher quite well. So I'm excited to cast that one. See some good Baja.
Some good old Baja. Is that like a clear association? Like he's going to be playing Baja every time? Like, is that the deal here?
Dude, it's the Baja Teacher, of course. That's what he's known for. That's all he does. He lives, breathes, eats, sleeps Baja.
That's pretty crazy. So there's no bait here. That's what he's doing. All right then.
No bait. He's not the master of baiting. He's just playing Baja. No, that's it. Straight Baja.
He's not the
in your face.
master. He's not the master of baiting. Okay.
No.
That was
No,
pretty
just
close to something else, but
no. I think you're thinking too hard about
okay.
it.
Got it. All right. So it looks like they're still picking civs, I'd assume, and then we'll get this best at 3 underway from Minimoult versus Anubis. After that, I did announce earlier we do have Baja Teacher versus Grogu later, and that's going to be happening in roughly 40 minutes time. We'll have to and that's also going to be a best out of 3, so that's going to be exciting. It's definitely different than the group stage games. All the group stage games were best out of 1, so this should bring a lot more diversity.
And it's also a little higher level games. Like you've started to kind of weed out those, like, the 1600s that kind of played the tourney to have a bit of fun, see what the tournament experience is like. Now you've kind of got the players that play the ladder pretty consistently at a decent level.
Right.
So you'll see kind of the more one-trick ponies. Like, it'll be interesting to see how the best of 3s go with people kind of like Chef Sudiste who only play port, or it could be argued for me that only plays auto. See some of those series go just a little deeper than the best of 1.
I've been hearing a lot because right before this tournament started, I've been hearing, different opinions from people that we'd be seeing. Like, one opinion I heard a lot was all the group stage matches were going to be Britmeres on Great Plains. That didn't happen. I think there was only one Britmere, if I recall correctly, from the group stage. And then another opinion I heard was that, okay, well, if that's not the case, everybody's going to go auto Baja. Turns out not many people pick Baja on Great Plains. And from the top players I spoke to, auto is not even going to be their main civ. So,
Really?
That's what they're saying. Unless they're baiting me, but I doubt it.
Yeah, they might be master debating you, but I can say confidently I'm playing Botto, and that is it.
All right. Well, that's for you.
I think they started.
All right, let's have a look here. So they must have just started then. So in that case, there's a bit of a delay on their side, I assume.
You see the Mini versus Anubis game? Second from the bottom.
There we go.
Boom.
All right, here we go. So we got Minimoult versus Anubis. This is round of 64. This is the third casted match of this series, with the round just starting yesterday. And we got Chinese versus Brits. Here at the top of the map, we got Chinese Minimoult. And if we scroll back to the bottom, we got Anubis playing Brits. Was that the initial prediction, or did you say France?
That was the initial prediction.
Okay.
So Anubis is more known for his France. According to Free Food Party, that's his main civ, played around 60% of the time.
Yep.
So Brits is kind of his second pick here, but I think it's a good pick versus China specifically. Brits does decently.
Let me just turn this on here for the boys. All right, so what are we thinking about the balance of the map here? I think that's the first thing we'd be looking at.
Yeah, balance looks decent. Everyone's got hunts and 2 mines.
Yep.
Mini going for a trade post, which I like. He built it a bit late. He might miss this pass on the top side, which could be pretty bad. It's going to be close.
All right. You think he'll get it?
Oh, no. I don't think he gets it.
No?
That's pretty big, actually.
50-50. All right.
Oh,
no.
He got... Oh, wait, he didn't.
No, that was from the trade post. He didn't get it. I think it was like 1 second late. That's a big deal, no? Because he would have gotten that card
That's
already.
a huge deal. Yeah, you on this map, if you spawn on the top side, you always get that first pass. Like, just a little before the bottom. But because he kind of delayed and took treasures in his base, it looks like he missed it.
Okay. We got, of course, we got the 320 XP and 2 320 XP treasures in the middle.
Wow.
What is happening here? I don't think I've seen that. 2 of them
Ooh,
on this
but to
map?
make up for it, look at this. Mini gonna get 110 food. Ooh,
What's going on?
and he's gonna snipe it. So Brits
Oh,
is
these
going
guys.
for it.
Okay, okay, okay. Does
Ooh,
he?
but he saw the Chinese explorer,
Oh, you
so he's
think
running
so?
away immediately.
Okay, I see. I wonder if I guess Chinese is running away too. He's like, you know what? This is too contested. I'm not even going to bother. Is there like a crack shot automatic picking up on the treasure, or is that only the convert guardian?
For China,
No, like when you like, there's a trick where you can instantly pick up the treasure after you convert a guardian. Does that work for the crack shot as well, or you're not sure?
is that a thing?
It is, yeah. Apparently, it's
Oh,
instant. Like as soon as you convert a guardian, and that's the last treasure guardian, you can instantly pick up the treasure. There's no way to
oh
beat
wow.
it.
So you
Yeah,
always win the treasure? Oh wow. I didn't
yeah,
know that.
yeah. I found that out recently too, actually.
Thanks for teaching me that. I'll have to test that out and figure that out. Huh.
Yeah. So I was just going to ask if the crack shot does the same, but I guess the answer would that be no.
No, it's a 50-50 if
Got
someone
it.
does the crack shot who gets it.
Got
It's
it.
just whoever's sweatier, whoever's dripping more.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Let's have a look at decks here. Brits, looks like they got an extra couple cards here for industrial. Got the single card for age 1. Typically they'd have the second one, right? As far as I understand.
Yeah, look at a few extra industrial cards, but pretty standard deck. Pretty standard for both.
Standard for both, yeah. Okay. Got the
Yeah.
Manches, of course.
Brits definitely has a bit of an advantage. They can forward base and get these 2 XP treasures. I'd imagine Minimoult is going to go for the 7-step shipment first and maybe try take the mid treasures with that. But we'll see. These 2 big 320 XP treasures in the middle are pretty big.
I wonder if that kind of changes the gameplay here for either one of them. What are you thinking for in terms of strategy for this sort of matchup, China versus Brits? Oh, we finally go for
China
the food now.
China definitely wants to get up to age 3 at some point. So I'm imagining some sort of like 7-step 700 coin age, or
Yeah.
7-step, like more age 2 play potentially. But if you look at Mini's macro, he's already gathering food and coin. So I think he's looking to age up, either straight 700 coin or like a 7-step 700 coin. And Brits is probably just gonna mass. And oh my
Wow.
god,
You seen that? That is crazy work. Crazy work. I'm surprised.
this is not the start
I'm
from Mini that you're hoping for.
I'm surprised because Anubis is the underdog here. So I think that really put Minimoult on high alert at this point. I think this guy's on high alert. He's thinking to himself, all right, well, I got to strap in because this guy is really on his game right now.
Yeah, this isn't the start you hope from Mini. He missed that XP pass, and he missed that 110 food. That's a 220 food swing. He's going for these 7 steps. He's going to need to make something happen with them.
I think
Wow.
I think some people might be underestimating Anubis a little bit, but this guy is a formidable opponent. I mean, he did get past the group stage, so not everybody gets past the group stage, all right? Let's get that straight.
Ooh, and there might be a straggler vill out here. Or is that a house?
Where are we looking here? Let's have a look.
I think
There
this
is
might be a
one.
vill kill. Okay.
Yeah, so
That's a nice pickup for Mini.
although these cav don't really do much damage, but there is going to be one Vil kill here. What's your opinion on Step Riders? They're kind of like one of the lower tier cav units, right?
Yeah, I think for China they're quite good because it takes the pressure off your base. So he's kind of doing this like 7-step 700 coin, and with the step he's keeping the British musketeers from coming in and sieging his consulate or something like that, and just kind of idling Brits, running around, keeping his military in base. So it's a nice semi, and they have really good siege too versus other civs. It could be useful.
Right on. Let's have a look at Brits here, see what's happening. We got a second barracks going up. I think he only made 5 muskets so far. Where's his army at?
Looks like he shipped 700 coin pretty early as well. Might have been 700 wood, 700 coin. Huh.
Okay, 700 coin. That's kind of an interesting take. Well, we got Fortress happening here. Is he trying to bait him into
Yeah,
a Fortress?
looks like he's gonna try age up, which not the most standard Brit play. You know, Brits kind of like to send the wood and boom up a bit, but
Yep.
gonna be following up into Fortress. If he can survive, he'll probably have the superior eco.
Interesting. So we're seeing a Fortress. I think he baited him with the second barracks so that he'd think he's going to stay in classical. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Mini's expecting the age up for sure. But
This is
once he
crazy.
sees the age up, Mini might be able to click with the Chinese tempo. Could be pretty good.
Although Mini is not backing off though. Like he's probably thinking to himself, okay, there is a slight chance this guy's going Fortress. What's happening over here though for China? China's also going Fortress here.
Yeah.
So
he's aging with the porcelain tower, pretty standard. Actually, he aged to 2 at the Summer Palace. Slightly different build than he usually does. But he got the porcelain tower to age 3s, which is a good few vills, so that adds to his economy. Shopping for a house and shipping intervention. He's currently on the French consulate, so he'll get grenadiers, and Brit gonna go for the mid XP treasure. That's a huge pickup.
I don't think anyone sees it. He can see Guardians go down, but I don't think he really notices that he's going for the treasure. Very good move by Anubis here on that 320 XP. I think that's a big deal. What is he going to send here? Shit. Oh, he's got 2 shipments.
Wow.
Stacked and ready.
Yeah, because that 320 XP.
He might even go for this other one over here. Might get like 3-4 shipments on the go. Can you imagine 4 shipments? 4 shipments.
Yeah, Brit with manor houses and 4 shipments feels good.
Yeah, no kidding. He did, I guess, some damage here. At least he didn't take shots on those cav. I'm pretty impressed on that. You got full health cav here. And he killed 1 vill, which is, you know, not that of a big a deal, but at least he did do some damage.
Yeah, Mini just using the step to keep these musk in base. At this point, the musk could have taken the next XP treasure, but haven't. Also, Mini switched his shipment, I believe, from... He didn't send intervention. It looked like he sent cav or something. I'm curious. And he also shipped, it looks like 500 wood from the French consulate, now ending the consulate.
500 wood, okay. So what would the comp be here against Brits? So we got here like pure, I'd say pretty much just musket and falconet. I wonder if he scouts this.
You need enough cav to kill the
scouts it now.
The falc, and once the falc go down, this composition just dies to skirm. So we'll see. This is a pretty ballsy push versus China. Ooh, the hand mortar's coming out. Switch shipment here.
This is,
and he's
pretty
just
deep.
clicking the TC.
That is pretty. Yeah. This guy's no fear right now.
Absolutely not. Falcon gonna get a shot on the Chukanu. There's 2 of them dead.
These mortars are not good against. What's up with these mortar shipment? Is that what you?
So the hand mortars is to counter the Falcon nets. Oh no, the Falcon gonna get good shots on the infantry. He needs to pop these mortars in the back. Some step raids going on. Mortars pop. They're gonna shoot the Falc. Here comes the Minutemen. And let's see how this all goes down. One Falc going to be going down.
Those mortars aren't doing too bad against the Falks. I wonder if he would have just clicked on that TC, he would have taken it down or not. Looks like he's committed to this engagement, however.
Really good micro from Anubis. Gets the Falc out of the range of the mortars, and now the Falc is getting some value still. The mortars are essentially the Culverin equivalent for China, but extremely, extremely bad.
What kind of bonuses?
They'll get the job done.
All right, we got some cav coming in from Brits. Those are the same cav that took out the Step Riders back in base. I'm not sure if he did lose a vill. This is looking really good for Anubis right now. Taking a look at the scores. Not only that, but he's really putting Minimoult on alert right now.
Definitely. Yeah, these cav coming in is huge. Brit Musk coming out from the consulate and
this is no joke.
Batch of units as well as intervention. There could be some type of holding potential here, but yeah, with these units in the back also going down and some exposed vills.
Pretty cool unit comp if you ask me. Start with Musk, Falconet. As soon as the mortars come out, you get in some cav, although they were a little bit late just because the step riders were back in base, but those cav really came in handy there. And of course, you got 3 skirms hanging out in the back. What can China do in this case? I mean, it's not looking too great right now.
Yeah, they can hope and pray a bit. The Summer Palace is still producing age 2 units, which is a little unfortunate. And Mini was kind of stacking like a shipment. He had some resources.
And he did not pick that up either. Although he did get that other 320 XP, so that's probably a big contributor to his power spike here for Brits.
Yeah, if any Civ could come back, it is China, but I'm not sure how he deals with such a big army as well as big eco from Brits.
What are we looking at? We got 23 vills compared to 40 vills for Brits. Honestly, not too sure about that Step Rider micro back in Anubis' base, though. I think he lost quite a few and didn't do much damage. That might have been a contributor.
Oh, wow. Look at all these vills in the village.
And he's losing those vills, too. And already he's low on vills. This is not looking good. China needs to come up with a plan and fast. If this is going to turn around with any sort of, chance, he needs to come out with something. What do you got here?
Yeah, do you see the 2 cogs in the top right? I think you might click those, press the resign button. It's a potential.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. This is a tournament match. He's going to take it to the very end. I'm assuming he's going to try. Okay, it looks like he's going for his TC, but to get this hunt.
Looks like you could pick up the Falc for free. That's quite nice.
It was pretty low health already, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if somehow China can survive, he switched the Summer Palace to age 3 units. So that'll be a nice, those are technically like some vills. He gets the 6 units every so often.
Yep.
He's got 1 batch in queue plus a shipment.
Ooh, he
doesn't, but he's going to check it. Very nicely done.
There it is. That is great gameplay right there for him to think of something like that. That's just crazy. That actually,
yeah.
I mean, if the game wasn't already over, I mean, that really just is a nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah, some good micro from Mini, picking up some free Musk, which is nice.
Yep, getting free shots on those. Now, Anubis needs to figure out, okay, how can I get in this? Right? Because it doesn't look like he wants to engage. As far as I'm seeing here from Anubis, he doesn't want to engage.
Yeah, but this next batch of longbow, he'll probably win the light infantry war. And at that point, it gets pretty difficult for China to really do too much. I think Brits just has too much eco, too much stuff. If you look at the score gap, it just keeps widening. Yeah, and China's probably sitting on around 20 vills.
Some very good scaling up here by Anubis, as you would expect from Brits. Now you got 19 vills for China, plus the Summer Palace. We got some units being popped out.
He's got a shipment now.
So China has a shipment available.
He's just got to get a house down. Once that house goes down, he can pop these units, send a shipment. And I think once the shipment pops, that's his time to get something done here.
I'll admit, I don't know how much I like this right now. Maybe move he lost quite a few longbows from sieging the Summer Palace.
Oh, wow. He didn't even finish the palace.
I'm really wondering what's going on right now. Not sure if this matters much, though. He could potentially go back in once he remasses a little bit more.
Yeah, so far, Mini is taking the trades he needs to come back into the game, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough.
Unless he outplays the rest of the game, like to a very, very large degree, it's going to be really hard for him to come back here.
Manchu coming in, and Anubis doesn't know that. So if Anubis keeps producing Cav, that is kind of a lot of, not wasted resources, but a lot of resources that won't bode too well in a fight. Because China already has a good amount of anti-Cav, plus these Manchu is going to be a ton of anti-Cav. China might, or Brits might go for this mid XP treasure. Looks like he's posturing over there.
Yep, there it is.
I really like that if he does take it.
At any moment, let's go. Let's go. Hello?
He decides not to kill Mother Nature. He's a pacifist. I respect it.
I respect it. I also respect it. I mean, I respect it if he kills them and gets a 320, and I also respect it that he doesn't. So respect in both scenarios.
I think at this point, Anubis knows he's so ahead. He's just kind of posturing the map, making sure China isn't out and about doing too much.
Right. Got some
and he's just going to keep massing.
I wonder if he sees those vills. He should be able to see those vills on hunt. Let's have a look. He does see some dead carcasses here. He should be able... Yeah, it looks like that's where he's going now.
He's going to commit. That is pretty deep in the China base. So if China runs these vills, and you never know what can happen.
I think at any second he's going to see those Manchus. He's sending in his cab right now, and there it is. He's backing off. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here. Well, at least that's what I would think so. All right. Yeah, there it is. He's moving his cab back. Maybe he'll keep his longbow in just to kind of pick off units. Really hard for China to win at this point, though, because really, how do you expect to push out of your base? You got Vils on the left here moving outside of base on the hunt, but looks like Anubis is occupied.
Here comes the fight. Ooh, the pike just kind of walking around there. No.
Oh.
It's not what you want.
Looks like he was focused on the Manchu in the back. Manchu's doing tons of work on those Hussars. I'm not going to lie right now.
Yeah, Manchu going crazy, but it's not going to be enough.
And then you got Vils on the left. You got more muskets being queued up. Minimoult's army just getting wiped out here, including the Manchus. So you got no more anti-cav here. Let's have a look at if Minimoult's queuing anything else up here. You got Chukanus and another batch of units. I think Minimoult should be able to survive this wave, but again, does it change the game? And no, it doesn't. He resigns.
And that's it.
1-0 for Anubis. And I'll go ahead and update that scoreboard. That is unexpected.
Yeah, not the outcome you're expecting. So that also wasn't Anubis's main civ. His main civ is France. So I think Anubis is very, very, very happy to take a game off a higher rated player with his non-top civ in game one to set the tempo as well. Very well played by Anubis.
Interesting. Well, what do you think was the primary issue there? Because I'm reading the chat. Some people are saying it's a civ matchup issue. Do you think maybe it was just Anubis just doing fantastic work here, just kind of outplaying with that 320 XP treasure and a fortress from Brits? Maybe that wasn't expected for Brits to go fortress. Like what?
I think it was just a series of unfortunate events. China missed that TP pass. Brit got the XP treasure. Brit's kind of a decent versus China as well. And just all these slow things slowly snowballing. Brits ahead.
I think it was this early battle right here that was the primary issue. Yep. I would have to look back later and see what happened to those Step Rider. But when I checked, like for a brief second there, he lost, it was like 7, 8 Step Rider, and he only killed 1 Vill in H2. Let's have a look at villager count. Yeah, you can see it's just dramatically outscales here as soon as you get the mainers involved. Good game by Anubis. First game of the best out of 3. Congratulations on that. However, the series is not over by any means. We'll have to see how game 2 turns out. This is match point for Anubis. So if Anubis wins the second map, then it's over at that point.
Wow, not the outcome I was expecting, but pretty crazy. And I think they started the next game, and they have a 3-minute delay, so it'll take a little bit to pop up.
Three-minute, yeah. Some people are using 1 minute, so we might even see it pop up here pretty shortly. So if you guys are curious, this is the third casted match from round of 64. And after this best at 3, we'll be having Grogu versus Baja Teacher. I think you guys can sort of predict the civs on that one without too much difficulty. Although I do have another question, perhaps even a better question, and that is, what civs are we expecting in this map on Saguenay?
I think if I know Mini, he's probably going to stick to China. Just because that's by far his best civ.
Fair enough.
He's really good with China.
Okay.
And I think we're going to see France from Anubis.
France. And you said France was his main civ? Oh.
Yeah, France is the main civ here for Anubis. So I think, regardless, I think both players are just going to pick their best stuff. So it's going to be a France Anubis, China Minimoult, and I think we're going to see some good gameplay. This is a pretty even matchup. Probably a bit France favored, but Minimoult's China is definitely some of the best China in the game.
I'm seeing people saying Minimoult might pick Dutch. Harrison is saying he'd like to see USA, but who knows if he'd actually do USA.
Could be. I'm predicting China just because that's his main squeeze. That's what he's good at. But you never know. Mini might be saving China for game 3 potentially with like an auto pick or a France himself.
We're going to find out right now because we got this game on the way. Auto France. Whoever guessed Auto France, I did actually see that in the chat, I think. But if you did guess Auto France, you are correct. Anubis picking his main civ. And on the left side of the map, we got Minimoult picking autos. That was unexpected. Even by only boss yourself, right? You were thinking another civ for Minimoult. And here on Anubis, we got French. Now that was predicted correctly. So now this is game number 2 on Saguenay. So why do you think he picked autos? That was kind of not something that we were... I don't think anybody really thought that, we'd see autos from Minimoult.
Yeah, Mini might be saving that China for game 3, and perhaps he's more comfortable with this matchup as opposed to China-France. And honestly, auto's a really, really good pick on this map. They have good water potential.
Yep.
There's a TP line for TP line potential.
Yep.
There's sheeps on this map on the summer spawn, so you can get an early age up. But both civs are really good on this map, and this is quite an even matchup as well. So I think this will be a really good game, honestly.
Already going for that treasure. Pretty ballsy, if you ask me.
It is pretty ballsy. Honestly, well played by Anubis, though, because he knows the Ottoman explorers building this TP, and given that Otto only has 1 explorer, he's not going to have line of sight on this other treasure. So he's just going to brute force it pretty quickly and get the XP. Although I'm not sure that's going to help him get his 3 vills in. It's already coming in, so.
Yeah, I wonder if he has a second card. He's got Economic Theory as a second. I think most likely he's going to end up saving that card for Age 2.
Right.
And then we take a look at Minimoult's deck. We got Capitalism as a first card.
And what treasure did Mini just take? He got to Native Warrior. Okay. Yeah, if you look at Mini's deck, he's definitely not sticking around in Age 2.
Yeah.
Oh, he built a house, but he didn't send 3 vills. Interesting.
And now he's picking up 90 food.
This 90 food won't help him age, but it'll be nice just to have an extra 90 food in the bank. Can't hurt.
Yep.
But from the looks of it, Mini's going to do some potentially FI or maybe just some FF play. He didn't have very many age 2 cards.
Stealing a sheep back here. Looks like we're going for that 120 food here by Anubis. Wonder if he's going to end up seeing it. But no, he's not. He's going to go for 75 wood himself. And now
okay, a bit of a reverse card order. Yeah, reverse card order from Ottoman. The 3-Ville's coming after capitalism. It's not terrible. He did have the house, so he could have gone 3-Ville first, but it's not horrible to go 3-Ville after.
Okay. So you're the auto master here. I mean, you're the #1 ranked player when it comes to auto main. So you tell me a little bit about that build order. I mean, is that something you've done yourself? I assume you've probably done it yourself, right? A few times?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. The 3-Ville capitalism is a really strong build because auto gets a lot of XP. So by the time you hit age 2, you could probably send the 5-Ville shipment.
Yep.
And at that point, you've sent 3-Ville, capitalism, 5-Ville, and as Ottoman with training 3-Villes, your eco is just really, really good.
What about sending the capitalism in reverse, though? Sending that one first and then...
So the reason you want to send 3-Villes first is because usually it can help you age up a bit quicker. So there's always a trade-off. With Ottoman, if you chop 50 wood for a house, it slows you down. But if you send 3-Villes instead of capitalism, it speeds you up. But since he already had the house, he could have sent the 3-Villes to get him up a bit quicker. But Ottoman aging with the cows, he's going to FF. Mubir coming out. Absolutely love it. This is top tier auto gameplay.
So I wonder if he sees his explorer. Okay, so he's going to have to scout with his spy, I guess you could call it. And then we got 85 food being picked up by Minimoult.
Ooh, and this is a nice pickup. Yep, this scout stands absolutely no chance versus this Mubir. Although it is nice, it means Anubis can save his explorer. He knows that this is out on the map.
Yep. I wonder where his explorer is here. Let's have a look. So we do got this trade post, one trade post from each player, being uncontested so far. What is the strategy here for France?
He's got a barracks down, maybe some muscle coming Q in here in a second, or maybe just the FF.
Looks like FF from 700 gold.
Yeah, he canceled the wood that he had in Q and switched it to coin. So it looks like just a straight FF from both players.
Okay. Is that no units being made by autos whatsoever? Just a straight.
Yeah, this FF from auto's a bit late. You can see his 1700 food stacked.
Kind of curious on that.
What did he age up with here?
Marksman.
Okay, so that's the 4 Abus.
I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of these hunts. He's got Caribou just about to run out. He's going to really have to get these hunts in here. Otherwise, France could harass these quite easily. And then he's got, hunts way out this way as well. I don't know if doesn't look like he's herded this one or this one. So let's see what France is up to. So over here we got, he hasn't clicked up yet. There it is now, right after that Courrier de Bois. Looks very quiet right now. Not much is happening.
He's gonna ship 700 wood.
700 wood with some muskets. What do you think the unit comp is going to be between the two players? So we got muskets already being queued up by France.
Oh, is this Mubir gonna go down? He puts it in cover mode. Great micro for Mini there. So what just happened there was Mini picked up the Explorer in the back of the base with the Mubir, and then put the Mubir in cover mode as it got shot. I'm not sure. Did it survive? I think it did. Yeah, it did survive. So he put it in cover mode right as the TC shot, and he kept it alive. That was really well played by Mini.
That is pretty a big buff there on the kill count. Got 40% hit points on silver rank.
Yep. Yeah, that Mubir's put in a lot of work. He can kind of see what's happening on the whole map. And Otto is up.
We got
What's he gonna
one
ship here?
card stacked up for autos. Let's have a look at what is happening. One card being sent in, and it's going to be Spahi.
There's the Spahi.
Spahi mixing with some Abyss. Already sending the Abyss forward. Wonder if Anubis has anything to counter these Abyss, because he's just queuing up muskets at this point in time.
And it looks like on the top of the map, I'm not sure if that Mubir got cleaned up. Nice treasure, 100 wood coming in.
No doubt. That's very good treasure
here.
here.
The Mubir survived. Nice.
Yep. Spy is just chilling. Looks like that.
Yeah, Mini's done really great work with his Explorer this whole game. He's picked up a bunch of huge treasures.
He's definitely on, he's definitely on it this game.
Last game, like all those small details kind of went in favor of Anubis. I think this time Mini's kind of picked up the Explorer. He's got these treasures. And is that a town center wagon for France? That is not something you see every day.
That is a pretty early TC. I assume, what, did he age up with that thing or what?
Oh, great micro again. He gets the snare with the Mubir, and he put it in cover mode to make it survive an extra shot.
Looks like the Spahi could very easily clean up here, because you're adding.
Yeah, this is going to be a clean.
Adding some Anubis, or some Abyss. And then you got that Spahi. I'm not sure where that Spahi is going. So you going back to heal up or what?
Yeah, he might be going back to heal up. He lost one Spahi, but overall, just the best trade you could ever take.
So this TC, how did he end up getting this TC?
I guess he aged with it. That's my best guess. I think you can age with a TC. These 5 Goon can do decently versus these Abyss.
Needs to be careful though, because those Spahi are very vulnerable to these Dragoons. So he might need to back off.
And goes back.
Abyss. Needs to keep those Abyss right outside of TC fire. Those TCs are very good against Abyss. And if he gets some
so I think these Abyss are going to go down.
It does look like
these Abyss are no longer.
Doesn't look like there's anything that's going to be able to save those Abyss guns.
And yeah, Mini doing this kind of like 4 Abyss into age up play, which I really like. So he ships the Spahi into 1k coin, and now he's up to age 4. The only thing is he is out of hunt and base.
If he, part of me thinks like if he's going to go age 4, then maybe he should have brought those Abyss gun way earlier, right? Because now they just died to a fortress goons here by French.
Right. Like, the funny part about those Abyss and this FI is you don't even really care about them. Like, you almost want to delete them because they take up pop space.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like in age 4, they're not that useful. You'd rather have more pop space for your Nizams and whatnot.
Oh, what is going on here?
Oh, wow.
That's
a huge pickup.
I don't think this was part of the plan. What
do
we got here?
And Otto already shipped the church guard.
3-4
He's committed to it.
It looks like that was 3, 4. Might even get one more 5 Vils, if I'm counting correctly. I don't think
you're great at counting, bro. I couldn't even get that high.
I don't think that was part of either player's playbook, to be honest. So now that changes quite a bit. We do got Industrial now by Minimoult. No Abyss guns. Did lose one Spahi. I'd imagine, was he going? He does have a healer actually. Right there. It's behind. You can't really see him, but he's behind those Spahi. Just healing it out. Healing up those guys.
An Explorer going to take a crack shot here. Gets it off. Nicely done. And it looks like potentially Mercantilism might come in. Yep, Mercantilism coming in, so he's going to get a bunch of age 4 shipments going. He's almost got enough for the guard Spahi from the church once he sends that cheaper church card in.
He is, French player is still scouting. I'm not sure what is there to scout. You got more Spahi on the go, right? Bombards. Really no point in scouting Otto, is it?
Yeah, Otto's just sitting in base. Not much to really be done on the map here.
Let's have a look at what
Oh,
Anubis is doing here. He's got
I
industrial
like the
himself.
H4.
Yeah. Got the artillery founder being built, but does that mean anything when he's building this thing?
Honestly, I'm not sure why it's being built.
What do we
Oh,
think?
a bit of sleeping.
Oh.
The spawn getting crazy value. Oh my god.
That is disgusting.
Wow.
That's insane. Getting one single good shot on those Spahi, but it looks like he lost the majority of his goons. Probably lose them all.
And he saved the low HP Spahi. That is
I
the
think
best outcome.
if that's not a game changer, I don't know what is. Do keep in mind though. Do keep in mind that Minimoult lost 5 vills a few minutes ago. So it's just a matter of some trades going back and forth here. I don't know if it's enough though. I'd have to admit, Anubis did lose quite a few units there. I mean, you take a look at the recap on the game so far, right? Minimoult lost those 4 Abyss. I guess you could say in a fair trade because he did kill off some units. And now he did lose quite a few Dragoons, even though he did kill 5 vills. So I guess you could say that the game is somewhat even. I would say, what are you thinking right now? Who's favored at the moment?
Let's take a look at the auto perspective. It all depends how close he is to getting all this church stuff out. So he's got 2 Bombard. He's got some Spahi. He's got a shipment stacked as well. I think it's probably just going to be a factory. I think once he gets out these Nizam and the 1,000 coin for the Bombard, it's going to be pretty difficult for France to hold. I think the game's going to come down to, can France hold this
I have to admit,
this timing.
The French, getting free shots on those Dragoons. Some more Dragoons going down. Now that's the biggest
thing. It looks like
thing.
France went for their own church card too, which he needs a lot of goon because they get countered by these Spahi. But France have a 4 Culve shipment as well, which is really, really good versus what Otto's doing. He's going to have the 5 Bombard.
4 Culves coming out now. I do have to say, though, Anubis really needed those goons, man. He's down to what, like 11 goons now. Imagine if he had those other 15 goons that he lost. Oh.
Yeah, if he had those goons, this game would be definitely in his favor. But as of right now, it's looking even-ish. France Eco is way ahead. He's sitting 2 TC. He's going to have the Grens. He's got 4 Culve.
You know what?
But I think this auto push could be super hard to hold.
You know what? Anubis could win this. Those 4 Culverin? Oh, look how many Bombards he's got, though. Policier on the way.
Yeah, this is the push right here. And honestly, I think these Spahi could clean up this whole army.
Yeah, I just don't think it's enough Dragoons. He needs like another 10? Oh, he's probably got another 10 on the go right now.
And he's going to get the French Grens. Honestly, with a Vil pull, he could hold this very well.
He's on so much food at the moment. If he sells some food, get some
So
Dragoons
he needs 2,000 food to get these last batch of Grenadiers from his church upgrade. And that turns them into this super OP old guard.
Let's see. Maybe we get a Vil pull, or we just get a Vil just like flying away.
Ooh!
Ouch!
Yeah, they're being pulled to heaven.
Pulled to heaven sounds about right. Losing so many more Vils down here. That is disgusting. These Spahi, this entire game has been so much value. I don't get it though. You kind of expect Spahi, right? So what's actually the deal here?
Okay, Mini sees the army. He knows what's going on. He just killed a bunch of Vils.
French lost so many Vils. Oh, and those Bombards getting more shots off on those Dragoons. Those
good micro from both players here.
Grenadiers not looking too bad though, but these Culverins, okay, gotta watch the cannon micro.
Ooh, the Bombard's not really in the fight.
They're out of range. They got to get back in range. Nothing really counters Grenadiers though. Taking out all these Fusiliers. Bombard's got to make a shot. It's got to get one shot off. If he's not paying attention.
Yeah, they got to get rid of these. Okay.
He's got to pay. Okay, if he's... Now they're in range of the culverin, though. He's got to be careful. It's looking... I don't even know what to say. Looks like pretty, pretty equal trades at the moment. You got the culverin on the last one. The last two Spahis going down. I think I underestimated those Grenadiers. They're just taking out everything.
Yeah, the Grenadier, honestly, not the greatest micro from Otto, but his army was just so much stronger that it kind of worked out. And let's see Otto perspective. So we're at 23 vills here for France after all this clears. Otto's 24. He's got a bunch of resources.
24.
Getting Stagecoach, shipping Abus. I think Minimalt's in a commanding position here. He's got 3 TCs up. He's got Stagecoach.
Now,
does he have any factories out?
I'm kind of curious. What is it that you do with 1,300 gold? Yeah, he's got 2 factories now. And another TC going up. What do you normally do with all this gold? He doesn't have... what's that card? Mamelukes. I thought every auto deck had Mamelukes in it. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, if you're playing age 3, you should generally have it. But since he's age 4, he doesn't care about any age 3 shipments.
I see.
He shipped in 12 Abus. He's got the 2 factories up, which are producing, it looks like wood right now. I'd like to see that switch to bombards.
Curious. If you're an age 4, would you still send Mameluk if you had it in your deck or no?
Very seldom. There's definitely like 1 or 2 scenarios where maybe Mamelukes would be the right call, but in general,
yeah,
I think age 4 shipments are better. It looks like he's shipping, is that 8 Abus? In age 4?
8 Abus.
Not the strongest shipment, but I guess, yeah, given the scenario, it's probably his best shipment. And the Abus going to do nicely versus the Goon here.
Veteran Abus. At what point do you normally upgrade those? I'd imagine...
In this build, it's just like pretty weird, definitely. But it looks like he's going for the Abus gun route now. So he's getting guard Abus. He's shipping 8. He's going to have like 20 Abus.
Okay, there's guard now.
As long as he can get some anti-cav with like maybe some Nizams mixed in there, he's sitting pretty nicely.
Really looking tough for Anubis after losing all those vills from those bombards. Let's have a look at the French. We got 31 French vills, which is what, like 38, 37? And Minimoult still on 28.
Yeah, Minimoult does have the better eco, I'd say. He's producing villagers for free. He's got 3 TC. And he's got the Stagecoach, which each of those TPs is like 3.5 or so vills.
Yep. I wonder what
yeah, and just given the fact that he's producing... Yeah, and Mini's even getting the Cree text, which I really, really like.
Oh, doesn't even get a Vill here. Loses a couple goons. Loses actually like 4 or 5 goons. Oh, okay. Lost a couple Vills. Wow, what cost?
Yeah, that was probably a good trade for Mini there. I think the longer this game goes, Mini's kind of slowly going to inch ahead here. He's getting the Cree 5% HP upgrade for all his units. He's also getting the Cree trackers, or not the trackers, excuse me, the villagers to buff his eco. He's 3 TC. I think Mini can kind of just sit and let this game evolve, and he'll slowly creep ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at it now. You got 4... What do you got? 4 TCs by auto? 3? Oh,
yeah, 3 auto TCs.
Does find a nice Vill trade up here.
And is that a dock going up from France in the top right?
I'm going to switch over here in a second, but we got so many Vills going down. We do got a dock.
Nicely. Okay.
Could make it change, you know, the game plan here altogether of who we think is ahead. Because if he does a dock, right, then he could really catch up with the auto eco. I think that's probably one of his...
Yeah, so the main issue here for France...
Lost all his goons, so that's not good.
Yeah, definitely. For France, he's out of food, and his vills cost food to produce, so it looks like he's probably going to transition pretty heavily onto wood here, and just kind of be pumping out as many boats as he can to 3 dock.
Yep.
Decent for France, but Mini definitely has a pretty large window where France just doesn't have access to food.
In that case, we might even see transition. He does have 2 factories too, though. You can't count him out. Might have to transition to farms though, as well. What are you thinking?
Oh, and yep, and he is going to. He's getting a little tech in his church. I don't know the exact stats of what the Code of Napoleon is, but it's something along the lines of villagers like gather. Is it either natural resources slower, but all their buildings are cheaper? Or maybe it's vice versa. I'm honestly unsure, but it's something to do with cheaper buildings, I believe.
I do want to say something. Despite Anubis taking those losses earlier on all those vills, the score is really not that far off. And he is building another TC. He's coming, he's really making an effort to come back in this game. He's not one of those guys where you lose all those vills and you just kind of rage and quit, right? This guy is really just doubling his efforts even from the earlier losses that he took against those bombards.
Wow.
So you got now 3 TCs by France. You got triple dock by France. We don't see any docks by autos. So
look at Mini dropping a Chad wall. I love that.
A Chad wall.
Just absolute dominance. I'm holding half the map and you can sit on your half.
All right, sounds like an agreement to me. We need to get an upgrade on those walls, however.
Yeah, that wall just says I really want to win this game. I know I'm ahead. Let's not throw this game. It's definitely still within striking distance for both people. Mini's got the edge for sure.
I do have to say, though, I think there is another reason why he built this wall too, right? I mean, you take a look at how many times those Dragoons went in the back of the base, just kind of like picking off vills. Although, at the same time, he did get some very good trades. I mean, Minimoult killed so many Dragoons. Why not just allow the Dragoons to go back in your base so you could just, get all those good trades? I feel like every time France goes behind Otto's base, it's just not a good trade, not a good result.
Yeah, he's killed a lot of vills this game, France has, but Otto produces them for free with 3 TCs. And I'd love to see Mini be a bit more aggressive here. If you look at the total population of France, he's only on 130. And he's got 70 vills, meaning he's only got 60 pop of army. I'm sure Mini's sitting around 180 or 190 at this point.
70 vills, I'd say probably 60 of those are Coeur d'Ivoire. So we're looking at probably 90 total vills. 90 compared to 52.
And look at this army, though. I mean, France never kills this army if Mini kind of just clicks here.
What does France need to do here? Bombards and Dragoon?
Yeah, I'm not sure what composition even beats Guard Abus. It would be something like Skirm Heavy Cannon with some goon to not die.
Does he even see this army though? Doesn't see it, but I'm assuming he knows the unit comp because he did see some cab archers from earlier.
I mean, France is honestly playing really well. I mean, he's sitting in base. He's triple producing vills. He's triple producing boats. Hopefully, he's got the upgrade on his boats.
Look who's coming.
And yeah, this is if you can somehow hold this by the grace of God, you can win this game.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Maybe we got some vills up here. We might even see some vills joining the fight. A market. Okay, I guess the earlier market got destroyed. We got some heavy cannon in a nice spot right behind those trees, taking some free shots on those Abyss.
Yeah, I think if Mini saw the map like we do, I think Mini would just kind of click these heavy cannons, and it looks like he's going to. I like the play.
Oh, here we go.
I really like the play.
We got some Coeur d'Ivoire coming out, maybe some Minutemen as well, some Dragoons. Heavy cannon looks like they're on the Abyss gunner.
Heavy cannon going down, so there's nothing really left to counter the Abyss other than the vills here, and I think Mini can kind of just attack move, and everything is going to go really well. There's only a few goons left as military, and then it's just vills.
We got more,
and the vills actually do surprisingly well versus the Abyss.
They do. Yeah, and they are right on that Abus actually too, on the right side. And the Cav Archer
But
has a negative bonus for civils too, right? So we already got a frigate
right,
now on the water. And there it
and
is.
that's gonna call it. Wow, GG.
Very nice match. And I wouldn't take anything away from Anubis. Still put up an excellent fight. This match could have went either way. Going to give him a score here. Up on that scoreboard, 1-1 now. Minimoult Anubis, and this best at 3. And we are going to go to game number 3, which is match point.
Yeah, this was a really great game. Even matchup, and it played kind of as such. I mean, a 26-minute back and forth. You know, France got cleaned up with the Musketeers and then came back with like a 5 Vil raid, and then Auto age 4, France age 4. You kind of had the church card battle. Just a really even, decent level game.
A lot of back and forth there. There was at some points where I thought that Anubis was going to take that. There was a few instances where I thought he was going to take that. And I'll tell you where. Right here, before Anubis lost all those Vils, I felt like he was ahead. And keep in mind, these are French villagers. This is not a joke. If he would have held that initial push by autos, this would have been a lot different.
Yeah, I think perhaps with a bit more precise micro, he could have Vil pulled at the same time as fighting with his army. And then those Vils that France lost there wouldn't have kind of gone down for free. And I think if that happened, France was for sure winning this game. But even still, still close.
One thing I'm really also impressed by, and I know I'm still talking about Anubis here, because, you know, after all, I do feel he was the underdog in this series. But one thing I was really impressed by was at the end, you can see how he really did well with that water boom. Had he held on just for a few more minutes, I think he would have had a really, really good opportunity to turn this around. But Minimoult just came in with that timing push at the right time before French was able to do that full transition.
Yeah, that was one of the closest games of the tourney, honestly.
Like, if you take a look at military unit count, unit population. Like, Anubis actually had a pretty good, military at this point in time. But it looks like they both dropped, and this was the time at the timing push, if you remember, where Anubis lost all those Vils. I think there was no need for him to lose all those Vils to lose the Bombards, right?
It was the Bombard and the Spahi. Yeah.
Right. Had he moved those Vils around to join his army, Vil pulled right into that army, I think this would have been a lot different. Like, he would have lost a lot less military. Anubis would have been a lot better position. And then, of course, later, there was a few times where he lost a lot of Dragoon just hanging out behind the Ottoman base. But this is the result. Overall, Minimoult takes it. Ottoman economy eventually wins it because, producing free Vils where French was forced to go on water due to lack of hunts. So congratulations to Minimoult on that second map.
Now, it looks like game 3 is getting started. I believe they just started it.
Great.
So might have to wait a little for that delay.
We'll be looking out for that. I do have to say, this third map, there is no water, so it's all down to map control. If those hunts are out, they're out.
I wonder what we're going to see as Civ picks here. I think Anubis might just stick to his guns with France. Just main Civ, main squeeze.
Yeah.
Why switch it up? He played very strong there. And what do you think Mini's going to play here?
If you want to know my honest truth, I think I really liked Anubis's Brits. Yeah. I know you're saying that French is his main Civ according to the ladder. I think we could probably be seeing Brits again. I mean, listen, he took the first match with Brits and he won it against Minimoult. So why not try your luck again?
Yeah, could be a rematch of the China Brit. You never know.
I do have to admit, though, Mongolia hunts are a little bit more scarce than Great Plains. But I think Brits is still a solid choice. What are you thinking?
Yeah, Brits is always a solid choice, no matter the map. It's just a good civ, a lot of eco.
No doubt. Still better on Great Plains, though, I think, right?
Yeah, definitely better on GP, just more hunt. And there's no TP line. So, like, TP line civs would be very good on this map, like Baja, Lakota. Any civ that's kind of aggressive and gets map control, you can kind of get the TP line.
Right.
Also, this map could be decent for Mini's China, which I know Mini like really wants to play China a lot. And there is livestock on this map, and the villages, the houses for China fatten the livestock. So that's a small little bonus, but definitely worth something.
Wondering what the people in the chat think, because right now Minimoult can't pick Ottoman, right? Because he won with autos. So what do you guys think match number 3 is going to be? Which civs? Minimoult maybe back to China?
Could be a China. If I were to guess, it's going to be like a China or a France. Because France does really well on this map. That's another reason I think Anubis might pick France is the excuse me, the 12-10 is really strong.
China versus France, you think? Oh, China versus Spain. That is unexpected. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of unexpected things happening in this series so far. So on the left, we got Minimoult playing Chinese as he did in the first match against Anubis. Anubis end up taking that and winning it. And of course, on the right side of the map, we got Spanish being played by Anubis. And this is the first time he's playing Spanish in this series. Is Spanish even a civ that he normally plays?
I'm going to check his free food party, but it definitely wasn't up there. Spanish. Right. Okay, he plays 8%. It's like his 4th most played civ.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, Brit France are definitely his main too. And I'm unsure if he knows he could have picked them again. Maybe that's a bit of a mistake, but we'll see. Maybe he's got something cooking as Spain.
Right on. So if you guys are just joining us now, this is game 3. Myself, Chicks, who is handling the camera and also casting. And alongside myself is Only Boss. I'm sure you guys know Only Boss from the ladder. He is he's on the first page of the ladder. So I'm sure you guys see him around quite often.
Ooh, and it looks like Mini misses the pass again. Oh no. For
that 40 wood now. So you're saying that he missed the first route when he built that trade post?
Yeah, if you press your home city like hotkey twice, we can see how deep into his XP curve he is. Okay, so he's almost there. It won't affect him too much. Maybe he did get it. But Mini nicely macroing. He didn't overgather. He used that 40 wood treasure to help him get his village up. A bit of idle time, but I think that's okay. Anubis gets 70 wood, and did that help him with his house, or did he overgather? Okay, so it didn't help him with his house.
Picking up quite a few cows here for Anubis. We got how many cows?
And this 50 food.
Yep. Look at all those cows.
Wow.
Yaks that he's picked up. He's got 4 or 5. How many are we looking at here? We got 6.
Yeah, that is a lot of yaks to pick up.
6. And how many is on the map?
I'm not sure total. Probably something around like 10 or so.
12, right? I think.
12, yeah.
We got 2, 3.
And so if Anubis eats his yaks here, he could probably age Idolist 15, but I'm not sure if he's going to do that. Okay, he's eating a few yaks, so not Idolist, but still a decent age up time. Probably aging with the tower, I'd assume. Some standard Spain things.
You thinking? Yep. Well, what are you thinking here for this sort of matchup? Are we thinking a rush from Spain, or Fortress is probably better against China? No.
We'll see depending on the macro. If Spain starts macroing wood for like a market, etc., probably
Yep.
some age 2 stuff. But it looks like he's just gathering for an age up. So probably we'll probably see an FF from both parties here.
I've always found these hunts towards the end of the map kind of weird.
Yeah, it's hard to herd them because you can't really get behind them.
You should be able to get it though. So we got how much? We got 40 wood here.
Is Spain gonna come in and steal this?
Contested. Okay.
Oh, he does.
Does end up getting it.
And we're kind of seeing a repeat of the first game where Mini allegedly, I think he did. I think he missed that XP pass.
Yes.
And now he got a treasure stolen.
Yep.
So
and he also got
we're kind of seeing a repeat.
And he also got Minimoult also got his 110 food treasure stolen by Anubis.
Right. So, and even on this map, I mean, a lot of yaks going to Spain.
Does end up losing that Explorer though.
Yeah, nice pickup from Mini.
Should be able to pick up that Explorer back anytime soon though, at any point. However, Minimoult does end up getting that 45 XP, of course, from killing that Explorer. We got single trade posts from either player from on this trade line. Are they going to do anything in this trade line, or is that just a side concept in this sort of matchup right now? They're just probably
just a little side quest, just for XP trickle throughout the game. Maybe China will ship the 7th step and maybe try idle and siege that down, or Spain will send a few pikes up there at some point. Who knows? But probably not too much fighting on that side of the map. Ooh, big treasure for China here.
115 wood. By the way, I did want to just go on record and say that I also predicted 2-1 for Minimoult at the start of the series.
That is true.
So I think that's what it's going to come down to. I did say initially 2-0, but there was a chance for 2-1.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was going to be a 2-0, but really good game, first game from Anubis, and honestly, really good second game from him as well. He's been playing quite strong this series.
Definitely, he's had a great track record so far in this series, and I wouldn't even be surprised if he ends up taking this match. If you want to know the truth,
he's up in score right now, so you never know. But China ships the export cards. He's got 600 exports sitting, and he's not doing anything with it now. What is he allied with? France? He's going to switch to probably British and get some musketeers out, perhaps.
Do have to say I'm really impressed with how many yaks Spanish player has here. Holy, look, and that's on top of the fact that he killed a few.
Yeah, definitely won the yak war. Is that a double racks going down? Oh, wow.
Double racks on the go here. And then we just received that 700 gold. We got 700 wood on the go.
Mm-hmm.
What are we thinking from China? I guess it's just both more of a fortress play.
Yeah, China also doing like a semi. He sends one card before the 700 coin. He sent the export and switched to British, and that means he will he'll get those 6 musk out for China. So he's really safe in base, and both are going to be aging up, and double rod production from Spain.
Double rods. Tell me a little bit about that. That seems a little bit weird to me. Double rods against China. I guess from the step.
Yeah, rods actually do really good versus China, because it's like a infantry versus infantry, like melee versus melee, and rods just do really well in those type of fights.
I do remember a lot of people telling me about how rods are just better in every way than clubmen. I think rods are probably one of the better anti-pike overall. They're super fast, very high hand resistance, pretty good hit points too. Can't really doubt those rods.
And that 40% melee resist is just such a pain when you're up and close with the rods.
Yep. Wonder if he's going to find anything here. What's he up to over here? Let's have a look.
Look at this Anubis guy. I mean, he's splitting rods to the top, cav to the bottom, cav in defend mode, Spanish gold, double producing rod. He's really playing well.
I like it. He's on his game right now. He's on his game. He's got to win this, by the way. He has to win this. It's match point.
Yeah, this is a match point. Cav gonna try dive in. Not sure they're gonna get too much done.
I think he figured it might have been too risky going for that. How are the siege?
Okay.
Siege is a little bit low on the rods, though.
Yeah, the rod's going to siege isn't the greatest. You know, potentially with the rod plus Huss, he could have done something under the TC there, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think it's better to be safe. And Spanish gold in Spain's eco is going to be pretty. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure. Did Spain ship 5 Vil? I don't think he did, based on
5
his
Vils.
Vil count.
Well, we got 20 Vils for Spain, so let's have a look. We got 25 Vils for Minimoult, so I'm guessing Spain did not ship the 5.
Yeah, because if you go Spanish gold, generally you want to, mix in the 5 Vil shipment at some point. But going Spanish gold without 5 Vils is just a little awkward.
Ooh, loses rods here. He's got to get off that trade post. He's got to get off this trade post.
Yep, there's a lot going on in this game. Trying to raid in base. Ooh, and he doesn't even kill the Vil.
Saves that Vil even.
Yeah, Mini's in a great spot now.
Although it says
Mini
Anubis
killed
is ahead, but I mean.
Yeah, China tends to underscore just because they batch train units and shipments are very strong.
Yeah, this is a nice treasure right here, actually. 300 XP. It's not bad.
Definitely. Yeah, the Spanish gold, no 5 Vil, means that Spain's eco isn't super strong. Spanish gold's always a good shipment, but if you pair it with the 5 Vil, you just have really good eco. Yeah, I think China's in a great spot, honestly. Pretty even game.
He did save quite a few of those rods, but look how many rods he's got. He's sending more rods.
Yeah, probably going to get vet rod here. Nice.
This is this typical? I mean, that's a lot of rods. Holy. It's like a straight rod.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot of rods. Perhaps like 5 Lancer could have been a bit better here just to mix it up unit comp wise, but
yeah, it's pretty excessive.
We'll see.
Pretty excessive. Maybe he's going to try to like push with this and then surprise them with this. I don't know.
Spain's in a decent spot as well. I mean, with the Spanish gold plus these yaks, you can actually batch like 10, 10, 10, I'm assuming, for a while.
These yaks are finally going down. They're nice and juicy too. Over 200 food apiece.
Let's take a look over at China. What's China up to?
What is he up to? Let's have a look. We got some hand mortars coming in.
Oh, wow. Blind hand mortars.
Oh, he's going to back up now. He's going to send them back. He's like, call the emergency line. Call the emergency line.
But not for me.
we kind of got units all over the place right now.
Oh, wow.
What is
huge
happening?
Pickup here.
Okay, rods are all the way over here. What's happening? We got skirms eventually going to join up. I think 5 skirms just went down for free. Potentially some Vils being harassed, maybe even dying. What are these rods up to? Oh, picking up some units maybe. Some more skirms dying here.
Great micro from Mini there to pick up a few skirm, then go back. And even here, Mini's all over the map. He's in his element right now.
They're both all over the map. And here he is. Mini's taking out most of those rods. Looks like these cav would also potentially go down.
Oh, wow.
There's a three.
This is the dream scenario for Mini.
This is 3 armies what's going on right now.
On the left, you've got the cav on skirm, the rods running units back. On the right, the lancer getting cleaned up.
This is not looking too good for Anubis. He's finally getting some trades in here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Getting some trades on this side too, which are not too bad. But this is getting cleaned up.
And I think this is looking like GG. It's looking rough.
It's not looking good for Anubis, I'll tell you that much. I think he just got kind of outmaneuvered here. He had military on this side, and then he was attacking on this side. I don't know if you want to call that unlucky or just...
You can tell there's so much going on in this game because Mini's stacking 2 shipments and res to age.
Yeah, age four from Chinese. That's interesting. And what? You're right. You weren't kidding. 2 shipments being stat. What is he using those shipments for even? Like, what is happening? Is he using it for age 4 shipments?
Yeah, probably just age 4. And oh, look at that Spain Explorer. He was AFK these whole fights. That's really nice to have in the fights to spawn 5 dogs.
I don't necessarily blame him just because there was just so many, as you were saying earlier, it's just so many things happening at once. But
Right.
that's the name of the game, right? You got to be able to handle those kind of situations.
And what does the Spain player really have here? He's got a few
Got
Lancer, a few Skirm, but
a few Lancers hanging out, some skirms joining in, and Chinese looks like he's going to go for this trade posts up here. Meanwhile, he goes industrial, and I don't think Anubis has anything to counter this. Looks like he will pick this off though.
yeah, I like Anubis multitasking here. He knows the army's away, so he can kind of siege this village.
Yep.
But once you see this age 4 hit, you kind of you just feel this gut, like your stomach drops, you know.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely not too encouraging for Anubis. Kind of makes me second think all those rods though. Was he just outmaneuvered, or was it just out unit comped?
Honestly, I think there was a point where if Anubis had everything grouped up, he probably could have taken the fight and just outright won the game. I think because the hand mortars are kind of like a useless shipment in a fight where there's no Falcons.
Right.
So if Anubis kind of had everything grouped up and attacked, he could have done some pretty convincing damage. But I think Mini just kind of outmaneuvering. He dealt with the Huss and base and killed a few rods up top and was just kind of running around, picking off reinforcements, and just really, really well played from Mini.
Right on. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, Mini really was able to handle multiple battles from what it looked like a lot better than Anubis did. Anubis was how should I say, a little bit flustered, I would say. You got 3 different battles happening at the same time, and overall Minimoult just was able to you could really see the skill differences there when it came to multiple things happening at once. We have another battle here potentially going to engage. We've got the 2 Falcons ready. I wonder, does he... Oh, he definitely does not have those mortars, but he does have some Flying Crows. Flying Crows, how do you feel about Flying Crows? So when you engage, you put the Flying Crows on the Falcons, right?
Yes, I believe they have in age 4 2 more range. I think maybe they always do have 2 more range than a Falcon. I think Falcons have 26. These Crows have 28.
We got some dogs.
And it looks like this is the engagement.
Oh, and he backs out. Oh, he's going in. What's up? I think, see, that initial point of hesitation, I think is what was the issue in the last battle too. You can't really hesitate.
Oh, wow.
You can't really hesitate that way. Right? You've seen that. And there it is. He's going to call it. Congratulations to Minimoult. 2-1. Still a very good match if you ask me. I think Anubis did everything he could there, but Minimoult just able to come up on top and just engaging in so many different ways. And it kind of makes sense too, right? It's an open map, so he was able to really show that he was able to do that.
Yeah, no, honestly, Anubis played extremely well those first 2 games. Definitely gave, Minimoult one of the top players in the game historically as well as now. He gave him a run for his money that maybe he wasn't expecting.
Yeah, no kidding. So that means that Minimoult won twice in a row, right? Because Anubis won the first one.
Yeah, Mini was down 0-1, which is, I bet that's not something he expected going into this series.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect it. And I think that was like, a wake-up call for him to really get in the mood here. And I think that's what happened, right? Afterwards, Minimoult really strapped in and winning this series with the last 2 games in his favor. So congratulations to Minimoult taking it 2-1. That ends this best out of 3 series. and he will advance to round of 32.
Yeah, congrats to Mini. And I
And
think we're moving on to the next series. Is that right?
yes, so we got Grogu versus Baja Teacher. Let me just take a look at when they're expected to start. That's another highly anticipated series, by the way.
Oh yeah. I think the chat is definitely preying a bit on Baja Teacher's downfall. He's a bit hated in the community.
It's a little bit hated. Let me
A
have a
little bit
look.
hated.
Let me have a quick peek at this post game here before I jump into that. What do we got here? So it looks like fill counts were pretty even all the way through. I'd assume the differential was sort of like the kill loss ratio. Holy! Do you believe do you see what I'm looking at right now?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not what you want to see.
I mean, this is ridiculous. And it's kind of what if you expected, right? After watching that match, you'd think to yourself, like, that kill loss ratio is probably not going to look good. But I didn't know it was going to look like this. 38 to 105? I mean, the Vil
Yeah, I
counts.
think so much is going on the map that
Look at the
Mini just a
resources.
top player with yeah, wow.
Look, resource gathered, Vil counts were even. It's just come down to microing those units and getting them in. It's not even about microing units. It's more so about like getting them in the right spot at the right time, right?
Yep. Yep, that was all positioning for sure.
So once again, congratulations to Minimoult, and we will go back to the lobby in anticipation for our next best out of 3. So stay with us. I'm going to find out right now. It might be a few minutes until we start this next match.
I'm looking now. I'm messaging with the infamous Baja Teacher. He says they're in a lobby waiting to start. And I just told them they can go ahead.
Perfect. We can get that 1 minute delay. Unless somebody here is going to try to snipe. I mean, I don't know if anybody can snipe Baja Teacher. I think only Grogu can take him down. What do you think?
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one for sure. So game 1, Great Plains, is not a good Baja map for Baja Teacher. So he's gonna need to figure something out.
Oh, that's a good point. That's actually a really good point. I haven't really seen much Mexico in general on Great Plains. So if we're not seeing Baja on Great Plains, what are we seeing? Regular Mexico? Or is he going to save Mexico for game 2?
I'd imagine he's going to save Mexico. There is some case to be made. There's a trade monopoly victory you can do with Mexico on Great Plains, where the opponent has to kill 3 TPs by around like 10 minutes or so, which is pretty difficult versus Baja. But I think he's going to save Baja for either Saguenay, which is just a great Baja map with water. You have the Cree CDB for 5 Vils, a 3 TP stage minimum, depending on the map spawn, or Mongolia. But I'd imagine he's going to play it on Saguenay, just because that's his best civ. He wants to get it out there. But game 1, I'm unsure. I've seen him play some Ottoman, some USA, so I guess we'll see.
I'm actually very interested to see what your guys' predictions are for this game 1. Because I'm not so sure myself.
Chat saying, why save Baja? Only need 2 wins. And I think it's just because the other 2 maps are so good for Baja.
So we do got the scoreboard now. Baja Teacher
if
versus
somehow,
Grogu. Yeah, go ahead.
If somehow Baja Teacher can take a game 1, I think this series is over.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I swear. Because Baja is so good on the other 2 maps that if he has 2 chances to win with Baja on both those maps, I think one of them's got to go his way.
So you're thinking first civ for Baja Teacher, auto. What else has he got in his arsenal here besides Mexico?
I mean, he kind of does play like most civs, not nearly at the level he plays Baja at.
Yep.
But I think he can get away with like an Ottoman or a USA. I've seen him play like Portuguese as well. It just kind of depends how he's feeling and potentially what Grogu picks, because Grogu's a really strong player. So it's not going to be an easy series. Grogu's sitting at 2050 elo. His max elo was almost 2200, and Grogu beats top level players. So I think we'll be in for a good matchup.
Okay, so my prediction for game 1 here, I would say Baja Teacher Auto, Grogu.
Yeah.
What's the main civ for Grogu?
He's known for like German, France.
Maybe Auto versus France. Game 1. There you go.
I'm gonna go with, let's see. I'm gonna go with Aztec Auto.
Aztec for who?
For Grogu.
Okay. I'm still sticking with Auto France. I'm thinking Auto France right here. Auto for Baja Teacher. Let's see here. Well, we're going to find out any second now.
I'm asking if he started. I think they already have. We'll see. Hopefully they allowed spectators. Uh-oh.
I don't think they would want anybody to spectate their secret strategies, especially Baja Teacher. I've been hearing that through the grapevine. He's been studying.
He's not studying. He's the teacher.
He's teaching. Okay.
He's teaching. This is going to be a learning experience for everyone. How to properly lane the game.
All right, got it. So you guys take note. If you want to lane, this is the match you want to see.
Oh wow, Migo 1999 in chat. That is an old player. He used to be pretty good back in the day. Good to see you. Good to see you back in the community.
Listen, man, if you were pretty good back in the day, you're still good. Once good, always good. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, Migo used to cook me back in the day. This is only boss, by the way, Migo. He used to cook me.
Right on.
Yeah.
We gotta see the comeback then.
I'm trying to look. It looks like they've started because I'm not getting any response from
all right, let's have
the Baja Teacher.
Let me just restart this here. Let's have a look one last time.
It was 3-minute delay. He put it on. So
was it 3 minutes? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So we'll give it another minute here before we end up seeing it. I assume so.
And he said, "Yep, he started."
Okay. By the way, guys, this is game number 4, or I should say series number 4 in this round of 64, because round of 64 actually just started yesterday, and this is our 4th series that we're casting. The other 3 series are on YouTube, and if not, they will be on YouTube later today, tomorrow. We had a great cast yesterday. You guys should check that out from the round of 64. We had Ezad versus Milk and Honey, and then we had Balilaka play against Average Tuna Enjoyer. Those were actually very, very close games. I don't want to tell you guys, I don't want to spoil it and let you guys know who won. You guys can check out those casts. They are on Twitch or YouTube, and if not, they will be later today. So this is series number 4 in the round 64, and of course, is a $10,000 on the line here. It's no joke. And of course, we did already hear from some players that they are going for the undefeated prize. I've heard from Julian.
I think it's doable for some of the top players for sure.
I've heard from Julian. I mean, he wasn't holding back. When I was watching the other day, he wasn't holding back either. He said, he was going to win that undefeated prize.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's on my side of the bracket, so I'm not sure how that's going to go down.
You're not sure? What do you mean you're not sure? That you're going to take this, man? You're going to take it.
Yeah,
you got it in the bag.
Yeah, if I play him, he's definitely not getting that undefeated prize. I'll tell you that.
You guys heard it here. I mean, you guys can clip this and we'll go back and then once they're playing.
Yeah. And then I lose versus Look Tom tomorrow, so I won't even get that far.
No, if anything, I think only Boss could. He has also potential taking this undefeated. I mean, he plays autos
We'll
after
see.
all. I mean, you play autos, so everybody's saying auto. Well, at least some people are saying autos are the best, except for a couple notable players.
Who's saying Otto isn't the best?
Oh, I don't know. Should I say names?
Call him out. Call him out.
All right. So we got our big man Revnak says autos is not the best.
Huh.
Not even S tier. Is that right? I think we got Revnak in the chat. He says it's
Call
not.
me out.
Doesn't say autos is S tier. He said, I think last time I spoke to him, he said it was A tier. Yeah. Yeah, he still believes
Otto
that.
is A.
But
Wow.
one thing I give Revnak though is that he's been very consistent. He has been saying autos S tier for a very long time. So, I mean, I'm sure everybody has their own opinion, but
Yeah, as someone that lamed Otto before everyone was laming Otto, and now continues to lame Otto, Otto's beyond a shadow of a doubt S tier.
beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, there's no chance it's not. It's too easy to play. It's too good. It's too much.
I think this tournament will put, if there is anybody else who is doubting, I think this tournament will put any doubts to rest though when it comes to civs. At the end of the day, right? We're going to see how this turns out. So just waiting on game number 1 between Baja Teacher and Grogu. This is a best out of 3.
Catterboy in chat, the only Votto, love it.
The only bottle. I call him the only APM.
The only APM? Why's that? Because I'm slow on the APM or what?
No. It's only APM. You got high APM.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I have decent APM, I'd like to think.
Whenever we want to see a high APM stream, we gotta switch it up. You know, we gotta put only boss on the stream.
The only batch. Carbone OP's got it right. The only batch. I'm known for not finishing my batches. I wonder where this game is. Yvonne, aka Baja Teacher, said he started at 2 o'clock. Well, I guess, 6 minutes ago.
Let's have another look here. Should have showed up already by now.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not seeing it. Did he turn on that OBS setting?
Maybe if you go
Non-ranked.
If you look at all ranked matches or like all matches period, all game types, and you click search in the bottom Baja. Let's see, and then press search in the wow, it doesn't come up.
I'm sure they had OBS setting on.
Yeah, I asked. He said he had it on.
And they already
I don't want to disturb their game. I'm pretty sure they've already started. I think worst case, we could cast it from a rec if they send it immediately after.
Let's have another look here. Or they could just quit out and restart it if they haven't gone too far in.
Yeah.
Let's have another look here. If you message him now, does he respond or?
He responded 3 minutes ago, but I'm pretty sure he's in the middle of the game. I don't want to, I am messaging him, but he stopped responding.
Okay, let's have another look here. All regions, all non-ranked matches. Maybe we'll get lucky if I restart this.
I guess, is this the best way to look at the games? I'm not even sure, but I'm pretty sure this should show it, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's OBS settings on, then it should show up here.
Yeah. All regions, all non-ranked. Huh. Press non-spectator mode? Maybe they just forgot to put spectator. Could be it. Huh.
Not even seeing it come up here. What's up with that? Let's just do all, everything all. Let's see. I guess we could just talk about the game when we're not in the game. We just kind of predict on what's happening. So we got
not really good pregame micro here. Yeah,
So
the pregame micro's off.
So we got those 3 trade posts with Stagecoach, or is it the 2? We got the 2 Stagecoach trade posts.
Look at him, he's playing Mexico. What? He's going Baja. Who would have guessed?
Right.
So.
All right. Well, I'm not.
Yeah, nothing's coming up. I'm pretty sure they're in game.
Yeah, only boss. I'd give him a call. See what's going on.
Just call him.
Yeah. Straight up, just call him.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Call him up.
They're not
like,
too far into it.
Like, here, hey, it's your student. Teacher's not showing up for class. Hey, it's your student. Only boss on the line here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got the APM capabilities to micro his villagers as well as answer the Discord call. So, oh no! If he wins the game and then has to restart, it is going to be very unfortunate.
Oh, it's going to be hilarious.
You know what's interesting is that he confirmed that it had the OBS setting on.
Yeah, I said, did you enable spectator? He said, yeah. So, yeah, up to you. I mean, we could cast from rec after it finishes, or just make them restart. Up to you.
What we'll do is we'll cast from the rec for game 1. We'll tell them to hold off, and then once we finish game 1, then we can go live for game 2.
Okay, I'll let them know that.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it.
I'll say send rec, and you know how to get the recorded game in Age of Empires?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll say send rec to Chicks.
And no spoiling either.
Yeah. I'm
actually curious on who would win that. I guess we could tell, like, once they do come out of their match, we could tell who actually won, right? Just by who's more eager to get into game 2. Typically, the person more eager to get in game 2 is the person who lost game 1. Does that kind of make sense?
Could be, yeah. Or the person who won the game is eager to get the series over with. Like, I'm hot. Give me the hot hand and get the game started. You never know.
I could see that.
Well, they're in for a cooler, that's for sure.
Let me so while we're waiting on game 1 here, gentlemen, let me take a look at the brackets here actually for the round 64, see what we got.
Yeah, I think Boss said he's playing Look Tom tomorrow.
What time are you playing?
I got Look Tom tomorrow, 20 GMT.
20 GMT. Okay, so same time.
So I promised some good auto gameplay there.
All right, definitely look forward to that. I mean, there's a difference between watching auto gameplay and watching good auto gameplay. And I think when watching, yourself, I mean, I think that's a treat for anyone, to be honest. Right? I mean, a lot of people may have some sort of different opinions, but there is really a difference between good gameplay regardless of what civ it is. And I think that's going to be an awesome match tomorrow. So you got auto. So you're already going to tell us without the predictions. You're going to be playing auto as the first match.
I'll be playing auto game 1.
Auto game 1. All right.
Game 2, we'll see. Game 2, we'll see.
Oh,
Really?
we'll
You're not going France? What?
I swear.
What?
You got to start off strong.
I thought for sure game 2 was going to be French.
I think for some different opponents, maybe I'll mix it up and save Otto for later in the series. But for Look Tom, I think just Otto starting strong makes sense. Look Tom's known as the TC clicker, so I gotta make sure my defense is good.
TC clicker. What are we expecting from Look Tom then tomorrow? Are we expecting Aztec
Just
or
some form of I'm gonna make units and click your TC and hope it works.
okay? Fair enough.
I have a pretty funny game in my saved Rex of a time I played an auto strat where I shipped the fort and went FI, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And he went H2 Brit Musk Huss and just clicked my fort. It was pretty funny. The fort survived on 600 HP, then I repaired it, and then it went back down to 200 HP and I repaired it. It's pretty funny.
I am actually looking at your match right now, and I see. So yeah, Baja Teacher and Grogu, depending on who wins that, will play against Revnak in round of 32 next week. That's not.
Oh wow,
going to
they
be,
play Revnak.
Yeah, that's not going to be any easier.
Yeah. I think Grogu versus Revnak could be a pretty interesting series. Grogu's definitely no pushover.
Believe it or not, actually, Revnak was talking a little bit about Grogu earlier today, and he was saying how Grogu was actually really good. So,
yeah, Grogu's definitely underrated. His elo doesn't reflect his skill.
what is his elo?
Right now, it's 2060, but
Okay.
I'd put him around 2150 elo range, somewhere around there.
He's 2150, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. 2150. So I'm taking a look at what other matches we got. So Revnak is going to be playing against either Baja Teacher or Grogu in round 32. Boss and Look Tom is happening tomorrow. And who wins that? My prediction is Boss. And then Boss, you're going to be up against probably Daruga in round of 32 next week.
Well,
Yeah, and that'll be pretty funny because it's we're both pretty old players, so it'll be nice probably just have pretty standard good quality games.
Very interesting there.
Very wholesome. No autos involved.
I mean, definitely some autos involved there. I don't know if I'd say no autos, but
Okay.
some classy autos, no FI
Classy autos,
autos.
okay.
Yeah, some H2 micro, macro actually matters auto.
Let me see if I can pull this up actually. Does that come up?
Looks like this game 1 for Grogu versus Baja Teacher's going pretty crazy because they're not done yet. It's been 20 minutes.
If it's gone over 20 minutes, probably not in Baja Teacher's favor.
Yeah, once the game goes pretty deep, I think Grogu can outmaneuver for sure. Oh, is Grogu South American? I didn't know that. So he's probably the top South American player. I think also Look Tom is South American, if I'm not mistaken.
I want to say he's from Brazil.
Brazil, okay. Yeah, Grogu's from Peru, okay. Yeah, where's Look Tom from? Let's take a look. Take a look at Look Tom.
I'm going to be doing a lot of looking.
Yo, Look Tom's been in the game for a while. I'm just going to pull up this score sheet here for everybody to take a look at. As soon as I'm able to fit it up in the stream here. Let's see.
Too thick. It's too stacked, man. You can't fit it in.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll scroll from the top to bottom here. Does that show up properly on the stream? Yeah, we should be good
It's
here.
not bad.
And if I scroll down, all right. If I scroll down, you guys can see it okay?
I haven't seen it scroll down on the stream yet.
Let's see. All right, let me try to change it out then. All right, well, here at the top, you guys can see it. Who played from the top? Nobody. Revnak is playing Xbox, so they're going to advance. Right, and then you can see right here at the bottom, Baja Teacher is going to play against Grogu right now. We got that match happening here just in the next few minutes. And based on the winner there, they're going to play Revnak. That's what I was talking about earlier, right here in the round of 32. And then if you take a look further down on this bracket,
Okay, the scrolling's working now.
yeah, if you can look further down this bracket, you got your boy Only Boss against Lukton, which is happening tomorrow at 20 GMT. Based on the winner of that, they're going to go up against Daruga, where you got some Chinese characters, but I'd assume Daruga is going to take that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be Daruga against Only Boss next week in the round of 32. And then below here, Izad and Milk and Honey already played. Izad, or I don't want to spoil it. Well, I guess I could spoil it for you guys. I mean, you guys were here yesterday, right? So Izad won that. Spoiler alert. Well,
You think you messed up that
spoiler alert happened after the result, right? I guess it was the other way around. But listen, you guys were here yesterday. All right, so no hate. Below that, we got, what else we got? Did we have any other matches played so far? We had one other match here, I think. There was Average Tuna. Yeah, there it is. Average Tuna, right above Revnak. You guys can see him. Average Tuna and Balilaka, spoiler alert. We had Balilaka win that. And
yeah, that was actually a really good series. I watched that one.
It was. So they're going to be playing against probably King of Osman in round of 32. As you can guys see the dates here at the top of the screen. Round 32 starts October 19. So all those matches are going to be coming up soon. And of course, since we're in the round 64, we get all these other matches that are going to be happening this week and on the weekend.
It's definitely going to be a busy weekend. That's for sure.
Something I'm noticing about the bracket is that Kaiser is probably going to win, versus the Chinese characters, then probably versus Den Den Sui. Revnak's probably going to beat Xbox, and then probably beat Grogu. And I think we're going to see a cool Kaiser Klein versus Revnak face-off.
Okay.
That's kind of
That's going to be an epic series for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely a rivalry there. There's a lot of history there. So it's going to be nice to see the, in the new gen, these two facing off.
If Revnak makes the round 16, which I think he will, if Kaiser makes it to round of 16, which I think he will, they're going to face off November 8th, 17 GMT.
Yep.
And
that'll be a good one.
And that is a best out of 5, by the way, because best out of 5 start round of 16. So we're going to be seeing potentially a tight matchup, depending on whose perspective you have. A lot of people saying it's going to be a clean sweep, but I think regardless, it's going to be a great series.
I think there's going to be a lot of great series. Honestly, I'm excited for this Baja Teacher Grogu. If we could get in here, it looks like this game one's an absolute battle.
I mean, that just brings the anticipation even higher for game one, if you ask me.
Right.
I mean, this game one, like it's so highly anticipated now. I don't think anybody's ever waited this long for, first match to get started here. It feels like almost like a finals.
And the crazy part is we're not even seeing Baja. Like we're in anticipation for Baja teacher to probably not play Baja.
I want to actually scroll down for the rest of this screenshot here just to show you guys what we got going, what's coming up next, because we got $10,000 on the line here. Can't forget that these are matches that these players want to win. Let's be honest right now. I think Boss wants to win his match tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And let me just scroll down so kind of give you guys an idea of what is happening here. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit about that. So here at the bottom of the bracket, we got Shake and Cheap Ika. Should be an interesting one. Although it is a first seed versus third seed, right? Shake is expected to take that, but again, who really knows how close that series could be? As we've seen just now with Anubis and Minimoult, really anything could happen. We've seen a lot of these players come out of the group stage pretty strong, even though they're a third seed. They're not joking around. I feel. Right.
I think a sleeper for this tournament is Shake 2020 at the bottom.
So, but yeah, I mean, either way, I think Shake is going to take this, and then Shake, of course, is going to go to advance to round 32 against probably Brigadier, but this is going to be pretty tight too, right? Brigadier and Jay Lafette. And then
probably Psionic or Robro in the round of 16.
I'm excited for that one. I always like to see StarCraft players play.
Psionic. Probably. What are we thinking here? Probably Robrot.
Honestly, for that round of 8 spot on the bottom, I'd probably give it to Shake 2020. I swear.
You think he's going to take Robrot?
I think Robro and Psionic is going to be very close, and I think I've seen Shake play Robro in the past. And I think Shake does pretty decently. They've played a lot of games versus each other.
So Robro is going to have to come with something different then.
Yeah, or just play his same game really solidly, which he does well.
But isn't Robro like top 8 right now?
Or yeah, Shake is up. I think Shake is up there with him though.
What's
no slouch?
What's the whole deal with Shake right now? Is he also top 10 at the moment, or?
Yeah, he's like 2,200.
But I think Robro is a little bit higher than that, isn't he, boss?
Let's take a gander here. So we've got Shake sitting at 2,200 elo. That's pretty convincing. And Robro is a bit higher, 2,265.
Okay. It's quite a bit of a difference though at that stage, isn't it? 2,265 and 2,200.
Yeah. I mean, at that point it is kind of like the same. Like I think Shake has gotten to like around that level before. Yeah, Shake's peak is like 2,250, so I kind of judge based off the peak, and Robro's 2,280, 2,290, let's say. So definitely pretty close peak level Age of Empires from both of them.
Right on. Okay. That's assuming Robro beats Psionic, which would actually be a rematch from their group stage match where Psionic played against Robrot. I don't know if you've watched that, or I think it was Spain versus Brits.
I think it was Spain, France on Great Plains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that game. That was a close one as well.
So this is going to be a rematch of that, and I remember in that game specifically, I was watching it, and Psionic was lagging. It was very clear that he was lagging. I remember him mentioning after the game as well that he was lagging. So this could be a good rematch here. This best out of 3 in round 32 between Psionic and Robrot. That's going to be happening next week.
Yeah, Psionic's very strong mechanically.
And so in that case, if Shake makes it, so it's either going to be Shake or Robrot here, probably in the round of 8, or even Psionic in the round of 8, right?
Yeah, I think Psionic could definitely. Out of that group, it's Psionic, Robro, or Shake.
Right.
I'd say.
And then we're thinking above that, Ketterboy for sure, yeah?
Yep, Ketterboy, pretty unanimous. It's just too handsome.
He's just So, well, he is getting a webcam, so
That's
he said he'll
good.
stream with
Ooh.
it when he does.
Definitely
Wow.
look forward to that. Some webcam with some high APM gameplay.
Yeah, I already looks great in a gray suit, allegedly. Word on the street is so.
So then we got this next round of 8 here above that. It could be probably Lilbo. Either Lilbo, Kinsey, Ukedi, or Ungers. Probably Lilbo for that one.
Oh wow, that one's definitely up for grabs. Yeah, it could be Lilbo, could be Ungers, could be Kanisi. Could a sturdy table is a bit of a sleeper pick. He's not a bad player. That's Daniel.
Yeah.
And he's performed quite well in the past, actually, in tournaments. That one's definitely up for
Who do you think is
grabs.
going to take it, boss? Like who? Like I picked Julian to win the whole thing.
I'd probably give it to
Who did you
Ketter.
pick?
Ketter. Interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice.
I mean, maybe I'm a little bit biased because only Boss is our co-host here, but I'd say only Boss got this, man.
I definitely have a chance.
You have to take himself out of the the conversation.
Yeah, but if I could say myself, of course it would be me. I mean, no one can beat my Ottoman,
Oh, no one can beat your autos. Okay.
They can try, but
Ayo. The easier the sieve, the higher the arrogance. I love it.
Liking it.
What about you, Chicks? Who do you have your money on, so to speak?
Well, I wasn't kidding when I said only Boss. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You never know.
So I think only Boss. Yeah, I mean he's right there. Like he's right there, top 4, top 2. I think he could take it. And then of course you got the usual suspects. You got Revnak. You got Ketter also. Julian.
Yeah, I think the top 4 to win is probably Ketter, Julian, Phoenix, Revnak. Those are probably the 4 favorites.
That's your 4 favorites, not my 4 favorites. I mean, you're right there if you ask me.
I'll take it. I think I'd put myself at like 5th, realistically.
Oh, this guy's too humble. Too humble.
Well, I'm saying that I'm gonna come out with a sneaky Jan rush and everything's gonna flip.
You just gotta build the barracks. Do people do that though? Still, like build the barracks right behind the opponent base on the side of the map, or is that?
You know what's funny is like with this whole meta of like Jan rushing and everything. I remember a series versus Minimoult like years and years ago, where it was Spain auto, and I like played auto, and I walked 2 vills to the edge of the map behind his TC, dropped 2 barracks, and just clicked his TC and won. It was a pretty funny game.
Yeah, we do have game 1, guys. We're expecting game 1 here in the next few minutes. Baja, Teacher, and Grogu.
I have no idea what happened in this game.
I mean, this has got to be game of the century, right?
It looks like we're on 40 minutes right now for game 1.
Given the fact of how long this game has gone on, I have a prediction that we're going to see guaranteed a USA or an auto.
Oof. USA.
I think both of those civs would make the game go this long.
Or maybe they're just throwing us all off and they're doing like a Port Mir.
I mean, no, they're treatied up. That's why you couldn't find the game in R16.
No rush 40.
Maybe they just walled up the entire middle of the map and just went Port Mir or something. I mean, listen, I'm not excluding anything from what I've seen so far in this tournament. Everything's on the table, right? So, and especially since Baja Teacher is not going to go Mexico, at least that's what we think.
Allegedly, yeah.
Literally anything could happen right now.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like the scrappiest game in the world.
Phoenix is saying that somebody's hiding spies in the corner of the map.
That's likely. That's likely.
Yo, listen, if it's a tournament match and you just want your opponent to quit, I can understand that. Not necessarily saying that you should do that, but if you did do it, I can understand it. Although you shouldn't do it. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
But yeah, I mean, hey, listen, there's so much money on the line. I wouldn't exclude any of those sort of strategies at this point.
You got to do what you got to do. If it's in the game, you got to play it. That's kind of been the consistent theme for DE tournaments, actually, throughout the days. I remember, I forget which tournament it was, but I know Keister placed second in it. Keister, like a pretty well-known NA player. I wouldn't say he's top 2, like, kind of ever throughout his career, but he really got good during the meta where it was, like, Spain, Age 1 Logistician, and, like, Port Water. And the tournament had a lot of water maps. And Keister did pretty well of, like, kind of laming the meta at that point. So if it's in the game, you got to play it. I think we're going to see some Baja this tournament for sure.
Keister, how long ago was that?
It's probably like 2020, somewhere around there, maybe a bit later.
Yo, you know what? Somebody actually made a suggestion on a back hurting prize. And you know what? If there are enough votes for it, I will seriously consider adding that as a prize to the prize pool.
How would that work out?
My God.
Up for a deliberation, but you know, we'd have to think of something. We'd have to think of something.
Yep.
We don't.
Well, the funny thing is that probably changed the Civ picks.
You meta.
Listen, we don't want to piss off the players either here, so I want to, you know. But hey, listen, if that's what people want, I'm down to doing it. But again, if that's what the people want, if that's what the fans want.
A back hurting prize. Oh no.
Back.
I mean, if you do it, I would back hurt for sure. But
oh man, this is so that is so tempting right now.
Yeah, you could put a back hurting bounty
I'll
out
have
there.
to think about it. I'll have to think about it. We'll have to see what the fans are thinking.
Yeah, you'd have to come up with some specifics.
You know, I'm sure if the other players
salt the rage.
I'm sure if the other players heard about this, I don't know if they're going to be too happy about this sort of prize. So
I think the only happy person would probably be Phoenix. I think that's the only person I've seen back hurt at a high level.
Listen, man, I'd be pretty happy myself. So just
we learned. Well, the funny thing is, it's actually not bad to back herd.
You know, I was thinking about that. I feel like it's not even that great on Great Plains, though, just because of how many hunts there are. Unless the hunts are like walking the other way.
I mean, the counter to back herding would just be heard instantly as soon as the game starts.
Yeah, I'd imagine if people were to see that prize on the tournament list, they would start herding right at the start of the game. So,
right.
And then you might see a few games where villagers get shot off at the beginning of the game. So that might be
just compromise the integrity of the tournament. Set it on fire. Love it.
Right. Just add a 20K back herding prize. You got
oh my God.
So you got like a 10K base prize for like the base prize pool, which is 10K, and then you add another 20K for the back herding prize.
Just march all your 5 or 6 villagers across the map. That's your starting hunt now.
Yeah, I know. I mean, at most,
I'll use the restroom. I'll grab back.
Yeah, go ahead. So, guys, we still got Grogu and Baja Teacher coming up. And by the way, don't take any of those ideas seriously. By the way, I doubt we'd do anything like back herding prize. So, don't want to hype it too much. But listen, if there is a lot of hype behind it, you know, we may come to the table. But other than that, it's just a meme, just in case, you know, you guys were curious or just joining in now. So we got this best at 3. Still waiting for game 1. If you guys are just joining in, we already had earlier a really very close series actually between Minimoult versus Anubis that was casted earlier in the stream. It's not on Twitch or YouTube yet. We'll get that going later today. And a lot of unexpected civs were played back in that best out of 3 series. So I think you guys would want to look out for that. At the beginning,
definitely saw a lot of diversity. Even last round.
No doubt. I mean, at the beginning of the tournament, we thought a lot of, Ottomans, a lot of Baja. But from the series that we've casted so far in round of 64, we've been seeing a huge selection of civ picks, especially among the top players. We had Minimoult just switch from Chinese. We've seen one auto map from him, and then he switched back over to Chinese in the best out of 3.
Yeah, France, Britain, or the civs yesterday.
So civs yesterday, we've seen. So in the first series that we seen was Izad versus, if I remember correctly, it was Milk and
Honey, right?
Milk and Honey,
also
which is
known as Hot Girl.
Correct. And that was interesting too because Izad also played Germans in game 1, and then he played Chinese in game 2. Right? So, and there was potentially a game 3. Don't want to put that out there. You guys can check it out on YouTube.
And there was potentially a game 3.
You never know. I mean, you have to watch to find out.
Oh my God. I'm like legit curious what the hell is going on in that game.
So he just finished. He sent the rec.
Okay, let's go. Games.
Okay.
So should I tell him to wait to play game 2?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Tell him to wait.
Tell him go grab some popcorn.
And I got the game now, guys, so I'm going to put it into our folder. We're going to start it up right away. Only Boss, let me know if that's confirmed. They're going to wait on game 2 for us.
Yep, confirmed. They're waiting.
All right, good stuff. And we are just about to launch game 1 between Grogu and Baja Teacher. They did not give us any spoilers. Did they give you any spoilers?
I've got nothing.
All right.
Hey, the way we like it.
He's got. I'm going to put this in right here in this folder.
Yeah, don't forget to remove the bracket. It's currently covering the stream.
Yep, we're going to get that bracket. And we're going to get it started right away. Let's have a look here. A lot of RevNat games up in here. Those are the secret recorded games. Okay, game number 1, we got Grogu versus Baja Teacher. Totally unexpected. And we got the United States being played by Baja Teacher. I think someone mentioned that earlier, actually. And,
yeah, I think it was Boss, actually.
And we're going to switch over to Grogu. At the bottom of the map, we got Germans. So how unexpected was this matchup? Or unexpected, for that matter, depending on what you were thinking.
Not super unexpected. Grogu, one of his main civs, I predicted either German, Aztec, or France. And it looks like he chose German, which I like. And Baja Teacher going USA. Also, like he was, for me, he was between USA and Auto. So not too unexpected. Yeah, I think it's a pretty even matchup.
Even matchup, German versus USA. Okay. A lot of people would put both USA and Germany in S tier. Does that sound right about right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe German's like a high A on some maps, like USA is a high A.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're going to see some, by the looks of it, USA is cutting for a house, so it's not going to be any 10-10 quick shenanigans.
Yep.
He's going Chinese immigrants, which will send him a TP wagon, as well as give his trade post the ability to levy a TP wagon. So he's going to have 3 TPs in Age 1, and that probably signals he's going to go for the Highlander build.
Highlander build by... Ooh. You can tell already if he's going to go for the Highlander build?
I think so.
And can you explain that to me one more time? So how do you know that he's going to go for the Highlander build? Just by...
So if we look at the USA deck, German's probably going to do some standard bow pike or Ulan age up stuff.
Yep.
So if we look at the deck, we've shipped... Ooh, he might go greedy as well. And he made a house. So my prediction is he's going to go for this trade post stuff, which he's done already Age 1. And because he built a house, you can go for a 10-10 as USA, which is pretty quick. But because he built a house, he's going to be a bit slower, meaning he might go for the bank in Age 1 as well.
Right.
And so he's shipping capitalism, which is nice.
Okay.
So USA is going to go for this greedy stuff. He's going to ship capitalism, and then when he clicks up to Age 2, he's going to get 300 coin to ship the Age 1 bank, which gives a bank, which is a lot of XP, which will lead him to his next shipment, as well as a coin trickle, and it makes all his villagers gather a little faster on coin for the rest of the game as well.
Explain to me a little bit about this native post. Is he going to end up doing anything with this native post, or was it just built because he had an extra Travois?
So the native posts are going to be used as essentially each native post in this Highlander build is going to be used to get an extra Highlander. So the Highlander card for each church, for each saloon, and for each trading post, you get one Highlander.
Trading post included.
So,
gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So he's probably going to build 2 churches in base, 3 saloons, as well as many TPs as he can get. And ideally, he gets out 10 Highlander.
What are we thinking about this German? It looks pretty standard to me. I used to play a lot of Germans myself, and this looks like a standard legacy deck even. Pretty much exactly a legacy deck. I don't see anything different other than the 6 Ulan in Age 4, but it looks pretty standard.
Yeah, pretty standard deck. Yeah, he probably could take that out for an extra Age 2 card if it goes that deep, like 600 wood or something. But overall, I don't think it's going to affect the game too much.
Do people not typically use the mill card in Age 3 for extra settler wagons? Oh, yeah, that's more of a team, like a longer, Texas type.
Yeah. Yeah, and 1v1, it's a bit greedy.
Yeah, no doubt. So what do we think for Germans here then? In that case, what do we think? What are we seeing here? We got some gold. Could be a semi-fast fortress even, no?
Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for German to hold this Highlander plus Huss timing. Ooh, and he's going Cav. That could be a bit risky if these Highlanders come out, but it is going to be quite slow actually, because of the.
Is this typical? You got a bank market with this Highlander sort of rush, I guess you could call it?
Yeah, I think there's a few variations. If you're going greedy, I think so. So if we look at the USA card order, at some point he's going to have to ship Advanced Saloon. And so right now it looks like he's going Pennsylvania. That sends the church, which allows him to get a trickle from the church, which is around like 4 vills or so, a coin trickle. As well as it gives him a church, which is +1 Highlander if he makes Highlander. And, you know, the funny thing is, without scouting, USA, look at what he's making. He's making Cowboy, which is a great counter to German because German went stable. And USA doesn't even know that, but he's still making Cowboy. I love it.
Maybe he'd assume that Ulans are already going to be on the field, so maybe Cowboy probably a decent bet here.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad one. Wow, and he has the Explorer in place already. Cowboy's coming out. This could be bad for Grogu.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he picks it up.
Wow. And if he micros the Cowboys, yep, the Cowboys don't get attacked. Great micro from Baja Teacher.
What is up with
German's still picking up the treasure.
He came in to pick up that treasure pretty late, if you ask me, but he does end up killing 2-3 Ulan potentially. Okay, looks like they're going back out.
A bit of sloppy micro. Explorer, oh, almost takes down the Cowboy. Nice play there.
2 HP. Consider it dead, though.
Right. And yeah, this is a pretty slow build from
I do like
USA.
this native post, though, especially the Cheyennes. Get that Bison tech. You can get it like at your disposal at any time. So that's, I guess, another benefit of the whole Highlander build on this map. What do you think of the Highlander build on this map? Because is Great Plains typically a good map for that kind of build?
It's decent. You know, ideally you do the Highlander build on a map where you can get 3 like trading line TPs. Here you only get 2, but there's enough TPs to get the Highlanders out. But so it's decent. And German's already up, getting Vil attack. He's expecting this Highlander push. And by the looks of it, there might not even be a Highlander push because it's coming quite late if it is. No, okay, he's still shipping it in.
I'm kind of curious now. Does Baja Teacher not play USA much? Because if you're saying it's late, then that tells me that maybe he's not on point. He hasn't really practiced it much.
So there's 2 variations of it. This one he's doing where he ships in Age 1 Capitalism as well as the Bank is like a slower variation. Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at this.
God.
He's not messing around, is he?
I love it. Honestly, I love it. I mean, he knows the Highlander timing's coming. He might as well be safe. Not the most efficient walls, but still decent.
Kind of makes me curious. So he spent how much on these walls? Like 200-300 wood? Is that even
10 for each segment? It's like probably like 120, 140, 50 wood, somewhere around there.
He could have deleted these segments though, no?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. We got the Highlanders in. What's Germany up to in terms of units? We got Age 3. Germany's looking pretty good, though. Got Age 3, got War Wagons on the go. Probably Skirms even. Shipment.
Yep, safe mine, plenty of hunt.
Yeah, so, Germans is in a very solid spot. I don't think these Highlanders are going to get much done. And Grogu also picked up that middle XP treasure. I think Grogu's in a really great spot.
So we got... Now, typically with Highlanders, don't you want to just right-click opponent's base? Why is he going back here?
Yeah, definitely an interesting choice. The shipment is still really, really good. I mean, you're paying 400 coin for 10 mercs, essentially, that are really good.
Yep. What's he waiting
They're not super useful versus like a Skirm War Wagon composition.
Yeah.
But you don't even need to do anything with them. You can kind of just sit and they're still really good later in the game.
So we got some War Wagons in on this trade post. Highlanders look like they're out of position. Well, would you have preferred those Highlanders probably protecting this trade post at least? Maybe just parking them up here or up here instead of just kind of being off the side of the map this way? I don't know.
I don't hate it. The War Wagon can technically kite the Highlander.
Yeah.
They do have more range.
16, yeah, true. Yeah, 16 to 12, right?
But
yeah.
The issue with that is if the Highlander get a shot off, I mean, that's just a dead War Wagon.
You're right.
They're so high damage, the Highlanders.
Kind of makes me feel a little bit weird, though, because you got that trade post being given up for free.
And you could just levy a new one if you need.
Might even. Ooh, you seen how fast that
another
went down?
Yeah.
So now he might even lose a few Highlanders in return. Oh, Skirms are in. Now he's got to get out. Does he see those?
Ooh, and he does. Fort coming in from USA. USA is going straight for industrial. Fort coming in. He's got to buy time with these Highlanders somehow.
What's up with this build? Is this industrial build? So we got Highlander, defensive rush technically, and then
switches. He switched from the fort to 3 Gatlings to hold here.
Okay. Where was
I like the adaptation. Yeah, that fort wouldn't have gone down anywhere.
I see. Where was he going to put the fort, you think? Maybe somewhere up here? Or
I think somewhere in base just to
Yeah?
hold, but unsure of a really great spot for it anyways. So probably a good thing he canceled. He's up. 3 Gatlings coming in to help hold. He could get a really good volley off on these skirm if he baits them in.
Is that going to be enough, though?
And the Minutemen coming.
Is
And the
that gonna be
Gatlings here. And German decides to back up. Rightfully so, I think. That could have been a risky position.
I almost feel like the War Wagons could have gotten a couple shots off on that Gatling, or is it just too risky, you think?
It is pretty risky. You lose a lot of skirm, and also the thing with this composition is the Highlander are high damage, the Gatling are high damage.
Yeah.
So it's actually a really good comp to hold.
Right.
And I mean, he's up to age 4. He's got a shipment. It'll be interesting what he does in age 4.
So what's the move here for Germans?
I don't know. I guess at this point he's kind of committed to age 3.
Yeah.
So I guess you just keep massing. You just make sure you have a lot of just mass, and you try overwhelm.
Looks like he sent
Do you
the
think
3
he's suspecting H4?
for Germany.
No,
for
it was
USA.
Grogu. Yeah, I don't think Grogu's expecting it. I think he saw those 3 Gatlings, and once you see the age 4, he's probably going to click back on the base.
Yeah, he's going back. Back. He's like, oh no, you did not just go H4 on me. You did not just go H4 on me. And
so here comes the heavy cannon, some cowboys coming out.
He's coming right back in that base. He's like, what did you just do? I don't think so.
Ooh, he's got to pull trick these and flip them now.
So he's going to put War Wagons straight on the Gatling guns. One already going down right behind that TC there.
Yeah, that Gatling going down isn't great.
So it is for sure that Baja teacher took Grogu by surprise by going H4 though. In that case.
Ooh, and this pop of heavy is going to determine the game. Where do they come out? Perfect position. Straight on the skirm.
2
good volleys.
That
wow.
is going to hurt. And now Grogu has to get out of there. And we got more of these buildings going up. What are we expecting in H4 for USA?
So USA is going to make cowboys probably because they shadow tech. They're already age 4 essentially.
Oh,
just
they do
one
shadow tech.
Right. And, well, I think it's an upgrade in the saloon, but it's super cheap. And then if you look at the card he's sending now, it's an interesting one. It ships a prospector wagon, which is a 5K mine.
Yep.
As well as it ships it makes it so your TCs produce villagers for free. It's like Ottoman villagers.
Orders?
Really? For how long though?
For the rest of the game.
What?
And it makes it so that you can have more TCs.
What?
Yeah, this is some top tier laming.
I might want to switch over to USA here. That is crazy. Forget about Lakota. This is nuts. This is like a mix of USA and some auto laming.
Yeah, this is definitely some good laming. I'll be interested to see what he ships here. Is it going to be a factory? And you see he's getting the coin mining upgrade, and now he's shifting essentially all of his villagers only to wood and coin. He doesn't need any food because he's not training vills, and he's only training cowboys, which are only coin.
Oh, good point.
I'm ready.
How are these cowboys? Tell me a little about these. These are like goons. They don't snare, right?
No, thank God. You'll see some of the snaring goons next game, I'm sure. But
okay.
These ones have, if you see on the bottom, there's like a bullseye attack. So it has a bit more range, a bit more attack.
Yep.
And that's like their MOBA, special ability. And yeah, going to be some skirms now, it looks like, as well.
Some skirms, okay. Are those
I love the
shadow
explorer
tech?
just chilling in the back of the USA base.
Yeah, right.
It's been there a minute.
Tell me about these skirms. These guys also shadow tech, do they?
I think so. Honestly, not like super well versed. I think they do shadow tech.
Okay.
The goons are definitely the better unit, I'd say, but the skirms are, compositionally you might need them.
We got wild.
But I bet he could probably just go.
We got the saloon being teched up here. Got
Yeah, this
factory
will
being
upgrade
built.
all of his. The Wild West will upgrade all of his units. So if you look at the stats now, they'll change a lot.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So let's have a look. So we got 110,
110, 20.
Oh,
Whoa.
165, 30.
Whoa.
Yeah, and
That's
if you look at
like-
the Cowboys now, they're like 220 or 225 HP. Yeah, they also
Oh,
gained like 10 attack and
That's like a
100 or so HP.
That's like a 50%. 50% to all saloon units.
Mm-hmm.
And now what's happened with Germany? Like before I switch over, what do you think Germany's doing?
I mean, probably just
Industrial?
massing, I guess. I mean, hopefully industrial, but yeah, okay, there we go.
It's going industrial. Okay, okay. And we got augmentation, but I don't know how good that is going to be on this map. We got mines being run out. By the time that's researched, that mine's going to be out. You got this mine left. Like, do you even have mines left for this technology? What's up with this?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that tech, but it's okay. There's
this.
enough mines on the map, I guess.
You got this mine
and
left,
if
I mean.
I think USA is in a really good spot, though. I mean, he's on
Okay.
4 TC
Got it.
now, pumping Freeville.
Got a few mines actually, a couple mines. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's 20%. 20% on 4K mines. Still not a huge fan, but not too bad either. Finally got Age 4 from Grogu. Factory is the first card. And
I like it.
These trading posts, I guess Baja Teacher is just letting these trading posts go by.
Yeah, I think the longer the game goes, the better it probably is for Baja Teacher.
Yep.
If you look at his deck, let's see what he's sending. Because German, we know he's sending a factory, he's making War Wagon, pretty standard stuff.
Yep.
What is our good friend Baja Teacher up to? Ooh, he's getting a tech in the in the saloon now, which makes his like essentially his unit ability, that like charge attack, it'll recharge super quickly. So you can kind of go in and out, charge attack, go back, and like 5 seconds later it'll be ready.
If they weren't already strong enough.
I know, right? So he's got Freevilles, super strong units. Now he's got, is it 2 factories out or 1 factory?
He's got the second one now.
And if you look at his deck, he's going heavy cannons. I love it. He should have waited for the mass production to be done before he cues the heavy cannon, because that makes them just train faster than starting them now.
Yep.
But there's a card in the USA deck that makes heavy cannons train faster, improves their stats as well, and it's just really good. Like if those factories stay up, it's very dangerous for German.
I see he has a very strong preference for vills over units, other units like military units.
Yep, because the longer the game goes, the better it is. So he just wants to weaken the German eco. That wasn't the greatest trade, but pretty even.
He did kill a couple vills. We'll have to see. The score is looking pretty even though. Baja Teacher's still a little bit up. Looks like he's finally starting out with these walls. Looks like this game is gonna, as we predicted, from how long we were waiting for game 1 to finish. We might even see this go on for quite some time here. We do got some cav and some cannon on the way. Let's see. Yeah, they're just about queued up now.
Yep.
Got some vills now, so making it even. He did kill a couple vills from Baja Teacher, so we got 53 vills by USA. Now, of course,
51 idols. What on earth? Do we have the bell going crazy?
It's probably the bell, yeah.
Wait, we have 5k coin as Baja here?
What's
or as a
as Baja?
USA?
Let's just call it Baja. I mean, at this point, right?
I mean, this is essentially the same thing. You just got a bunch of goons.
How do you lose this? You got 6k gold? Like, what? Yeah,
I mean, Baja Teacher should just be running around and trading units because he can kind of infinitely now produce his cowboys.
Okay.
Like
so,
you should get like fast cav training in the, in the thing. He's getting ranged cavalry, carousel or something, caracal. And he should just be trading units over and over because he has 6k coin.
He is popped though. I wonder, is there a card to switch over some gold to food, or what's the play here? Age 5 or because he is popped. He can't really do much.
He needs to just trade his units and take a fight, and then he can instantly remass.
Yep. So, not a huge fan of this positioning. It is a very good fight for Baja Teacher, I feel, because they're fighting behind the wall.
Baja Teacher favored.
Fighting behind a wall. You got those cannons being fought. You got those cowboys on the Ulan. However, he is going to lose. I'm not sure why he's moving those cav back. He's kind of letting those cannons go down. But
yeah.
Oh, and
will it matter though? Because this fight goes.
Yeah.
You know.
Germans is pulling back units a bit early, I feel, and you got the German guy just losing all his Ulans on this side here. So he pulls his units back and then he wants to re-engage, but I don't think you can really re-engage into this, right? Because you got these age 4 mercs really just super strong.
Yeah, look at the stats now. They're even better. He's got like another saloon upgrade, probably cav combat or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is looking, USA has cav combat.
This is looking really good for Baja Teacher. And he still has 3k gold and he's full popped. Dude.
Yep.
This is no joke. 3,500 gold and full pop army still? And that's after he just fought a huge army.
This is probably game over.
I wonder what's happening for Grogu, because if he doesn't... Oh, he's only got 113 population. Resources are running low. He's got only 5 vills on gold. Vills are exposed. These cowboys is just taking over.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys can just run rampant. I mean, look at the stats on them. They're so insane.
They don't even have a negative multiplier on vills. I mean, it's like DJ Khaled time right now, taking over.
Well, he's not taking the best trades right now.
Ooh,
I like the DJ Khaled reference. I glanced over that.
It does seem like he is, so just really dominant in this game right now.
Yeah. And what does his eco look like? So if you look at Grogu now, I mean, it's kind of running a bit dry.
48 vills though. He's got some settlers. Vills look right about even. Well, I wouldn't say even. It's right 10 vil difference in Baja Teacher's favor, but still, Baja Teacher. Look at all those resources.
32 idols. Uh-oh.
I feel like every time I go over to Baja Teacher's perspective here, he's got a lot of idols for some reason. What's he doing?
I think he's just got so much stuff. Heavy fortifications coming in.
I guess it doesn't matter at this point, right? May as well just keep half your eco idle. If you got these units, then you're good to go. We do got heavy cannons by Germans though. They're going to have to get picked off. Not
the greatest trade.
I assume they would have to. Oh, they need to fight hand attack for this. Oh, we got heavy cannons on these skirms. This is actually dangerous right now because USA is actually low on resources.
Oh, look at the remass.
That's insane. Can he actually keep up with this? I guess the question of the day is, can Germany actually keep up with this mass? We got an age 2 card?
Yeah, that's probably the best card he's got. Just buff his war wagon.
Why not just send the Jaegers?
Yeah, Jaegers would do okay. I think he just needs mass war wagon, but it's just hard to. I don't know. These cowboys are just better.
Wait, how do you counter them?
I mean,
skirms.
I don't. Skirm war wagon, Culve, I guess, with good micro and
maybe Jaegers. Honestly, like.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, his skirms are pretty good because they're age 4 as well.
Yeah. Does Jaegers not? I guess you need to build a saloon to shadow tech them, right, or something like that.
I don't think you can tech them. I think that. I mean, Jaegers are always good.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Can't go. Oh, here you go.
How's the siege attack? Siege attack is low on these units, so they can't really do much.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna
get some. Oh no.
I did not notice that Germany did a full transition to mines. Although he is killing quite a few Vills, though. I don't know if Grogu can come back from this. There's just so many Vills being killed off by these Cowboys.
This looks like a Nilla team game, just running around with goons and just killing Vills over units.
And these are even better than goons because they don't have a negative multiplier against Vills. Not that I see. Oh, they do. 0.5, which is not bad. Okay, we got...
Yeah, and the score gap's getting wider and wider. Some walls coming down.
Who predicted walls across the middle of the map? Did I not tell you before we started this map that there was probably going to be walls across this entire middle map from how long this game took? So there they are. There's the walls. Oh, look what we got right behind the walls. We got some heavy cannon ripe and ready.
Can we take a look at the USA deck just to see what's been shipped here?
Let's have a look here.
So he's got this fast heavy cannon card in, which is really good.
Fast heavy cannon.
Yep, makes them train quicker, and it also buffs them. You see that plus 95 HP?
Oh, if
buffs
they
their
weren't
attack and
strong,
HP.
Again, I got to make this comment. If they weren't strong already, now they're being trained faster, and they got more hit points.
That is correct.
That is nuts.
And I'm not sure if he has the gold fort card in deck, but he already dropped the fort, and he sent heavy fortification, so I think everything's upgraded. Yeah, that fort, 13.5k HP.
What's the plan from here? I mean, he's already back at 4,500 resources in gold. I mean, he's got full pop. May as well just go age 5.
Yeah, go age 5 or just click and remass an instant 30 cowboy.
Yeah, well, he did that before. It didn't really work out, did it? I mean, I think he needs... If these actually shadow tech, I mean, may as well just age. Because look, he's making cannon.
Crazy.
He's making cannon, right? Like, these cannon are going to get popped. What happens when it gets popped? It cancels and then it re-queues, or does it just stay on queue?
Stays at like the end, and then when you get enough pop, it'll just pop out instantly. Because why not?
Right. I remember in Legacy, I think it just cancels and then restarts all over, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Same with like auto bills. That's how it used to work.
Nice. So now we got free shots here by heavy cannon. Explorer getting a shot off, I believe. Can Explorer shoot off a cannon? No, right? Just units?
Just units.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how German's gonna beat this. I mean, the War Wagon, that's a lot of units actually from German, but
and of course,
I think the remass capability. I mean, we've got 7k coin here, you know.
Why is he going this way? That's really...
He just wants to click the factory.
Oh, okay. But he can't, right? Because look, you got Culverin, you got War Wagons. You can't really do much about this. Look, Baja Teacher's so far ahead in score, but it's like, man, how do I take down these War Wagons? They're so damn annoying. Look.
Yeah, gonna lose some cannons here, but
Culverin.
All in all, Baja Teacher's fine because he can just insta remass everything.
Insta remass, and he can pick his fights, right? He can just like walk around, avoid this. Cannon going down, no big deal. I had 2 cannons on queue, on standby. Oh, but he blocked it off, so he's gonna have to come back around this way. And guess who's waiting?
Nice wall. Good play from Grogu here.
Look who's waiting. We got Skirms on the other side. He's going to pick off some more of these
Let's look at the top of the map as well. You got some more cowboys flooding
cleans
in.
It up. But wait, we're back at almost full pop cowboys.
But wait, there's more.
Right. And we got a couple of them in hand attack already at full pop. I wasn't kidding, by the way. We're already at full pop. Look what we got on the way. I really appreciate this tech. We got
nice, yeah.
Faster cav. We got more hit points on these cowboys. I feel like Germany really needed that tech, but Germany hasn't built any sort of native post, have they?
No. Yeah, just because of the Baja Teachers had access to them all because of that TP shipment.
Yeah. I wonder if he's getting trapped in here again. Is he getting trapped again? Oh.
He could probably delete all these units and be fine. Yeah, just fight here. Yeah.
He can fight. What happens with that charged attack? Is it an area attack?
It is no, it's just like a high damage attack.
Oh, all those culverins going down, but he loses so many cowboys. These vills are not going down either. These Stellar Wagons are like 405 hit points. We got one vill. Like, is this even really doing much to Germany? I feel like this is not doing much here. The Baja teacher needs to come up with a plan. Look, he's going to he's going to come down here, probably get stuck again with these walls, just because these cowboys don't have siege. They got 6 siege. Hold on.
20 siege, 20 siege.
It's 20 siege. Like, that's not much, and we're talking age 4. You know what I'd really like to see is if he upgrades those walls. If he upgrades those walls, you know, look this mess. We're not kidding here. Full pop. What is this?
He probably just forgot he had 6 heavy cannons in the back of his base.
Is this like boxing round 4? Like we got round 4 of like round 12 here?
Fight.
It's round 4 full pop army. Let's go.
Bit of AFK. It's okay. Doesn't matter.
Oh, and he's going to get a shot here. Doesn't look like it did much. Picking off these Magyar Hussar. Is that from what? Card? From somewhere?
Yeah, it's a age 4 card. It's 1,000 food, 1,000 wood, which honestly not the greatest shipment considering it's mass war wagon. I'm not really sure what USA does here. I feel like he had a huge window to win the game earlier, but the longer this goes, perhaps the better for German it is, but...
You think so?
Or no, not at all, actually. Yeah. I mean, USA's got this game completely won, as long as there's no throw.
As long as there's no throw. Ooh. Okay.
How does he take down the war wagons, though? Those things seem indestructible.
How do you take down the war wagons, I think, is the question of the day right now. If somebody in the chat can let us know how to win this unit composition. Germany's on Skirmisher and War Wagon. Does USA need to do something different here other than cannon cowboy? What are you thinking here, boss?
I think he can just keep cannon cowboying and maybe not deleting the cannon over and over. I think no matter what he does here, he's kind of okay. He's stacking 2 shipments. He's got 4K coins saved up.
Oh, he's stepping up. He's got mortars now. It's going to take him probably half an hour to kill this fort, but still, he's got mortars on the go.
What does the German perspective look like right now?
Let's check what's going on with this German. We got full pop.
Yeah, you see German's like fighting for his life though. He's like macroing well. He's got like 800 food, like, you know.
Just no great gameplay overall by Grogu. Grogu is no joke, actually. He's playing really well in this game, despite all the laming by the USA player.
Definitely.
I mean, skirms are getting shot off, I guess, by a fort. Needs to be careful from these. War wagons are in position to take down these cannons. And this fort is steadily going down. Culverin on the heavy cannon. This is not looking good for USA.
No. Surprisingly.
This is not looking good for USA. I think he's just...
Grogu's playing really well.
What needs to happen here? I don't understand. He needs to build more walls, I guess just more stuff. Baja Teacher needs to come out here with some vills and start walling the middle, start taking map control. He needs to get back in, you know... He sent formations, right? Maybe just build towers all over the place. Unless you're telling me that he needs to change his unit comp. I don't know what else he needs to do.
I'm not sure. I think some combination of like heavy cannon should kind of just beat everything, but I think here we go. He's taking a fight now, which is, I guess, better than what's been happening, because I think he can just keep spamming units and eventually win the fight, right?
Yeah, I actually saw some war wagons die, so...
I wonder, is Grogu full pop? No, he's a little bit low. But I think this should be okay for Grogu, because Baja Teacher's running out of resources. He was at 5k gold, but again, he's getting 2,500 gold a minute. 2,500 gold
I think at this point you just spam cowboy and just keep trading until Grogu's kind of ran out of steam, I think.
Well, what's that mean? Like you run out of
You run out of just resources. Like,
Yeah,
it's almost like a treaty game. Like, he's so ahead, he just needs to keep pumping units until Grogu's kind of out of res.
Yeah. Like, once Grogu loses his War Wagon mass, it's pretty much over. But
Right.
I swear those things are immortal.
What about for Germans though? Okay, so that's the strategy for USA. What's the strategy for Germans? Just more walls, upgrading walls, maybe more map control, maybe even building this trade post over here to get some hit points, or maybe get some buffalo, get some faster cav training.
Yeah, looking at the map, I think he needs to have like a stable on the left, kind of raiding all these vills and try to take down the factories. Yeah, definitely those would be super useful. I think if you look at the top of the map, there's probably a bunch of exposed vills. Yeah, like imagine raids up here.
Yeah, Baja Teacher needs to wall up this part right here.
I don't know if he can. It's so close to the trade line.
Yeah, the plantation definitely blocks it, but what's going on for Baja Teacher here? Grogu kind of thugging it out. He's getting the last plantation upgrade. He's getting... Oh, he just got the mill upgrade.
Ooh.
Wow.
That 40-minute mill upgrade, I don't think that's in the books, was it?
It seems late, unless he just transitioned.
Is that in any of the guidebooks? 40-minute seed drill?
I think Shake 2020 might have that in his guidebook.
We'll have to ask Shake after the game then.
Yeah.
But looking at this game, we might even see age 5 here from Baja.
Oh, here come the Ulans. I think they just discovered... He's like, oh.
Look who's going age 5.
There's all the eco. Beautiful.
Finally, right? So you got... Whoa. Am I looking at this right? Or am I just... Or do I need some glasses? Look, what's that say right there?
No, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he switched his factories from cannons to gold. So
3,500 gold per minute. Is this even winnable?
No. And look at the left of the map. Look at the left of the map. We got some heavy cannon raids coming in.
Is this some kind of troll?
Are they going for the factory? No, I think they're going for the factory.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Can he see them? Oh, he can't see them yet. This is hilarious. Where's his war wagons?
They're nowhere in position.
What?
Oh, he sees it instantly, though. Good map awareness from Grogu.
What? No.
Oh, that factory's cooked.
You think so?
Is it? It's gonna be close.
Oh.
It's gonna be. I think it's done.
Yeah.
I think it's just barely gonna live.
Oh, if he gets this before it shoots.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh my god, it went down. That is such a huge pickup.
I mean, that's how ahead USA is. He just trades 4 heavy cannons for a factory.
I think it was more than that. I mean, but still. I guess that was good for Baja Teacher overall, seeing how late in the game this is. So now
we should take a look at the stats of these cowboys. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is disgusting.
29 siege. Doesn't do too bad. He should upgrade the walls, though. And we got 73 ranged attack. On the charged. That's for the charged attack.
Looks like
49 regular.
Jumping on the Vills, though.
Yeah, you got some war wagons on Vills. Let me take a look at Grogu's economy. Doesn't look like he's going to age 5 anytime soon. So it looks like it's going to be an age 5 army versus age 4 army. I wonder how this is
and I think here you just click and then infinitely produce because you have like 7k coins stacked and
7k. I didn't even see that. 7k, and then you got some more heavy cannons on the go.
This is crazy.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Watching, guys.
I mean, can you even beat this? Can you even beat this at this point?
No.
Yeah. You can't beat this. I mean, it was already difficult for Germany to kill off those cowboys, but now it's like you got age 5 cowboys. Like, look at that. Three-shotting a skirmisher. Everything is just dying, and there it is. He's going to call it. Good game.
Cheat.
Well done.
That was an insane game.
I don't want to take it away from either player, but that was a fantastic match. And we're going to put it up for Grogu. Good job, Grogu. We'll give 1 point to Baja Teacher for winning that. That's amazing.
Honestly,
so now,
really, really well played from Baja Teacher. I think this strat was really good.
I'm even more impressed that Baja Teacher used a Civ that he's not used to going up against Grogu.
Also, huge shout out to MemTV with a 411 viewer raid. That's
Right on.
huge.
Thank you, Mem.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it. We know Mem from Age of Empires 2. So welcome, Age of Empires 2 viewers, to the Age of Empires 3 tournament that we have going. This is match number 1 from the Best at 3. And we're going to actually take a quick peek here with my co-caster Only Boss and myself, Chicks, and we got Vega as well as a color
some
caster.
background noise.
But no, I just want to actually take a quick peek here and take a look at this long-ass game that we were just watching. Look, we see here Grogu was pretty much catching up in Vills the entire game, just because from how many times he's getting hit on those Vill raids. And Baja Teacher was pretty much maxed out earlier on, I guess you could say, at 26 minutes.
Yeah, and take a look at the res gathered graph as well. I mean,
I don't know if I want to look at that.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of...
Should we not look at that?
You know, do the coin total. Do coin total only.
Oh, no. All right, fine. That is crazy. That is 2x.
Yeah, that's not looking great for
Look
growth.
At this. It looks even. It's only the gold total that is way out of whack. So, okay, this tells me that it was more of a unit comp issue. Or not necessarily a unit comp issue, it's just a unit kill loss ratio.
Honestly, I think it's just a like a bit of an abuse of game mechanics, just being able to make like only goon and fast heavy cannons and honestly well lamed. And now Baja Teacher.
Yep.
Yeah, wait, look at the idle Vills graph. That's a good call from Carbone in the chat.
Idle Vills graph. Oh, that is a funny one. But that's kind of disrespecting though, but we'll have a look.
No, we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
All right.
Boom.
Baja Teacher with the idle. What is that? 60 idle, 55 idle Vills.
That's a bell ringer proof.
Okay. Still wins it though. Got to give it to him.
Easy. Oh, definitely.
So congratulations to Baja Teacher. That's the first map from that Best at 3, and we're going to go into game number 2.
And I'm in contact with Baja Teacher. They just started, I believe, with a 3-minute delay.
Okay, fantastic.
You like super made sure they had OBS on, right?
Yeah, let me just say.
I think they had OBS on. All right, let's say we think. We're not 100% sure, right?
I think we're pretty sure. We have
we're like 50% sure.
There's some behind the scenes methodology that we've got going on for if it doesn't work out, he's in like a separate Discord with a bunch of people deafing, and they're just going to drag him over and over to let him know that it's not working.
I think we're 50% sure that he has OBS on.
Yeah. That's pretty good. 50-50. I mean,
I'll take those odds. I mean, seeing how game one, seeing how we had to wait for game 1, I mean, 50-50 seems like a pretty good prediction.
So game 1 goes to Baja Teacher, and I think that is the worst case scenario for Grogu. Well, of course it is, but specifically versus Baja Teacher, because now Baja Teacher has 2 chances with Baja on extremely good Baja maps to get the win here.
Yeah, and he can play Baja both games.
Mm-hmm.
Let me follow up with an interesting question. Is he going to actually play Baja in this second map?
That would be like the ultimate mind game.
That's like asking is grass green, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, ooh. I mean, is the sky blue, right? Like,
yeah, I mean,
is the water wet?
I'm 99.99 infinitely repeating % sure that he's going. But you know what? Screw that. I'll bet everything. 100% he's Baja. Fuck it.
Betting everything. All right.
I'm all in.
What's everybody else thinking for this next prediction here? Civ picks. Any other predictions here? So we got Mexico. Okay, Mexico versus what though? What are you thinking for the opposing Civ? Mexico versus German again?
Yeah, that's probably the more interesting thing to look at here is what Grogu's going to play. And it could be Japan, I feel. He's very comfortable with Japan, and Japan does okay versus Baja because the Yumis are strong. It could be Aztec. They do decent versus Baja. They could kind of like all-in rush the Baja, and, you know, Baja wants to go greedy, so that could work as well. Could be France. France does well with like a Vil rush and or just standard play. And German does well too. So I think any of 4 Grogu civs do decently versus Baja.
Are you thinking? So is Germany one of his main civs when it comes for Grogu? I know you mentioned earlier that he plays a lot of the different civs, but you think we're probably going to be seeing Germans again?
Yeah, his top 3 are definitely Japan, German, Aztec. Out of those, probably Japan's the best bet, maybe. But I think all will do okay.
We're going to find out right now. We got the winter version of Saguenay. This is game 2 of Best at 3. This will be match point for Baja Teacher. If he wins this, it's over. It's round 64. He'll advance to round 32 if he wins this match. Let's see what happens. And interesting. We see Baja Teacher playing Mexico. That one's expected. And on the far right, we got Aztec this time. And so this is game number 2. What are we thinking here for an Aztec versus Mexico standoff?
So let's just clarify. This is Aztec versus Baja, and everyone get your notepad out because this is about to be top tier Baja lame gameplay. This is how it's done right here. This is the teacher. Let him teach. We're all students here, you know?
That's it.
So Baja going for the starting TP. Pretty standard stuff. Grogu probably going to get some decent treasures. Yep.
Already that 100
wood. That's really good.
That is very good this early. What is he going to use that? Is he going to utilize 100 wood early on for Aztec?
He probably will. By the looks of it, he'll use it to not have to gather 50 wood to get hunting dogs.
Okay.
So he chops 50 coin. That's a nice little start. And something interesting he could have done is if he was going to rush, he could have actually taken a TP himself and done some interesting stuff if he's going to rush. But unsure of what Grogu can do.
We might see a steal. Might see a treasure steal here.
Ooh, an XP steal there. He killed the 80. That was kind of nice.
Okay, 80 coin. Although his Explorer is a little bit vulnerable. Might cut him off if he goes this way. I guess not. I guess they're not interested in one another. Just because the Baja Teacher does have a full HP Explorer. So there's not much the Aztec Explorer can do in that case. We do got an 80 XP treasure down here, which he might go for.
So let's take a look at the Baja deck just to make sure, you know what I mean? Make sure. Okay. Well, we made sure. And what about the Aztec deck? Because that could tell us too if he's going to play age 2 or age 3.
Does this change anything, by the way? Whatever.
Yeah. So on a water map, you age up with I'm not sure you pronounce it, Michacone, something like that.
Okay.
And that essentially changes on a land map. You age up with Toxicala, which gives you essentially a 4-vil shipment.
Yep.
And on a water map, you age up with the Michacone, which gives you a dock and 1 fishing boat per shipment you've sent.
What? Okay.
And so that's just really good for eco, like kind of like either early or mid game to water boom as Baja.
Looks like he's finally going for this Explorer. He's got all these treasure guardians ready to go.
Yeah, really good micro here coming.
Picked up. Pretty cool that the Aztec Explorer can snare. I think there's only a couple Explorers that can't snare, right? Lakota, and there's another one.
Lakota, Japan as well.
Japan. So this
And what is
one,
Grogu looking like? It looks like he's gonna do this fast age into the four Jags.
oh, looks like he's going to lose that. He does lose it, and he's going to pick up that coin treasure. We got a big button, Aztec Scouting Party, and we got some Warrior Priests being queued up.
Wow, 140 XP for that Explorer kill is pretty crazy.
140?
Yeah, because you get double XP from the Aztec War Chief bonus.
Oh, gotcha.
And instantly gonna siege the Hacienda.
Is this a smart idea? Because he could just pop out units and kill these units, no? What's happening here?
Not yet. He has to revolt first, and he's got to gather the wood crates at his TC. So there's definitely a window, but I mean, this Hacienda doesn't even really matter.
So we could probably buff. So I think Mexico probably needs a little bit of a buff, right? Maybe add some HP to this building here.
Yeah,
Maybe.
3,500 definitely isn't nearly enough HP.
Seems a little bit low if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
Probably at least.
And look at
10K.
this. The Vils coming out early from Baja because they're going to turn into filibusters. But is he going to have enough time to gather everything, really?
Loses the Explorer. And now
he's got to gather up his crates quickly. And I think he'll just be in time to get there.
Now we got the Vils forward. You think he'll save this?
He'll definitely save this, yeah, by the looks of it.
I'm kind of curious now because there's no way that Grogu just thought of this idea off the bat. I feel like this was This was definitely practiced, right? Because this seems like too well timed from the Aztec player to take this down.
I mean, to be honest, this shouldn't have really worked out. But I mean, and he's gonna get a good trade here.
Oh.
If he would have just attacked there, he could have got a decent trade, perhaps. But
that is
the Hacienda going down is pretty big.
That is huge. I feel like he did practice this though. I mean, let's be honest. He knew he was going to go against Baja, most likely in Saguenay, right? And Grogu, I mean, from the looks of it, he did put in quite a bit of practice for this series. And we do see a pause.
Okay, a little pause micro. I like it. Maybe a few idle Vils or something.
I don't think he has Vils.
Exactly.
So I'm not sure what the pause is about, unless he's trying to delay the inevitable here.
Grogu is Warrior Priest booming. So Baja Teacher, instead of shipping a factory or the boats or the TP, trickle upgrade, he shipped 600 coin, meaning that he expected Aztec to have more units. And perhaps that 600 coin could have been better spent in a factory and or TP upgrade and or even boat shipment. And so I think Baja Teacher might have overreacted to these 4 Jags. And Grogu's had a perfect start here. These 4 Jags killed the Hacienda.
Right.
Came back. They're still alive. And now he's Warrior Priest booming with 5 Vils coming in, and he's going to age up behind.
This is so interesting to me because you got that Hacienda go down. Does this mean that Aztec is ahead, technically? Oh, he did lose the Jaguar here, actually. That's not cool. He does pick up that. He does pick up that 100 wood. So what are you thinking so far? Who's ahead? Because technically Baja is still very strong, no matter what. And you do got forward outposts, so.
Yeah, but I'd say Baja Teacher's definitely ahead.
Still, yeah.
I mean, excuse me, Grogu's definitely ahead because he killed the Hacienda and he's Warrior Priest booming. Yeah. And Baja Teacher didn't go greedy. Like he could be sending the TP upgrade or factory now, but he went for coin, which was aggressive, and he hasn't done any damage.
Look what he might pick up. He's really putting that Explorer to work. I don't think I've seen a more active Explorer in all my life. And that's
Grogu's really playing well.
And that's a big that's a big statement right there. This guy is really on it this game.
Looks like a house is gonna go down in the Aztec base.
Almost.
One house going down.
One house going down. He will lose that Explorer. Does pick up that treasure. Oh, he is picking it up now. Adds that 135 XP. And sending 600 coin. Got that attack dance. This is looking really good for Grogu. I feel. Or at least.
Yeah, Grogu's definitely in a great spot.
Look at the score difference here.
And so if you look at the map, Baja Teacher, it looks like he's going for a dock, probably building that with a filibuster. Yep. And he sent in the factory already, as well as now the TP upgrade. So his TPs are receiving 60% more resources.
You'll need to forgive me on this, but I did not know filibusters could build buildings. Is it only what buildings can they build?
I think like almost everything except like a TC. I think maybe an arsenal. Maybe I think it's just TC they can't build.
Interesting. Okay. So we got a dock. Is that usual from Baja, or is it just because he's falling behind so much in eco that?
Docks are pretty standard. You know, it depends how you want to boom. You know, you could also equally go for the Cree trackers are pretty good.
Yep.
But yeah, he decides to go for a dock, which isn't a bad decision by any means. And Aztec just going to age up, and I think he's going to be in a great spot.
So we got fishing boats. Let's see. How many fishing boats are we expecting here from Baja? Maybe just 4 fishing boats. Maybe just backing out, going, saving it up to Unrevolt, perhaps? Or is that not the time for it right now?
Probably not the time yet. I'm assuming we're going to see like the fishing upgrade now. Maybe we're going to see also the Explorer looks like it's walking towards the Cree TP. I think Baja just wants to boom up as much as they can. Like get like a bunch of boats out, maybe some Cree mixed in. He walked away. He's not doing it. But yeah, just between the 3 TPs and the water boom, he's hoping to get enough eco to do some good stuff. And this shipment will be telling if he decides to ship boats or what the real plan is.
Okay. What do we
and he
got
ships
here?
the boat.
Okay. So that means what type? Just kind of sit around, poke around Grogu's base, or just kind of play defensive, not even poke around type thing? Poking around might be too dangerous?
Yeah, poking's probably dangerous. He just aged up. He probably could have poked once he saw that, but he's just going to play it safe. He knows that his eco is going to scale really well. Once the second dock comes out and these boats, he's just going to scale well, but Grogu definitely in a commanding position.
All right. So we got more of these Cotiero on the way. Are we not seeing those cav that snare? I guess that doesn't really work well against Aztec.
That's what he's making right now. Is the
okay.
Quattrero. These are the range snare OP cav.
All right, here we go.
But versus Aztec, they're not amazing because Aztec's unit comp is actually really good. Once they can get this age 3 like mace range upgrade shipment, it makes their mace just really, really good.
Gotcha. So what's
second dock for just more booming?
What's the deal here for Aztec then in this case? And where's this guy even going? Oh, he's going
to get treasure. The filibusters can also pick up treasures.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's see how he picks it up. Is it a full army? A full army pickup?
Look who's on his way here.
Okay.
What is your command?
No. So we got one filibuster just picking up that treasure for 120 food. We got Grogu now going for his forward trade post and probably his outpost, or you want to go for the trade post only?
Yeah, trade post is a good one to go for because that's the equivalent of roughly 6 or so villagers with the upgrade from Baja.
6, yeah, sounds about right. And is this even enough to stop this? Oh, that was so damaging. You know what? This army looks so big, but compared to this army, but they actually just die so easily. So it's really not that big of a deal if he engages. I feel like he could engage and just kind of kite, right? Like gets one shot off and then backs out because they got this charged attack.
Yeah, overall going pretty good for Grogu, I'd say. Yeah. The score gap widening. Baja Teacher's adding in the Cree TP. He's double producing boats. He's rebuilding his TP. But the longer that once the Civ against Baja gets up to age 3 and they start scaling as well, Baja starts to feel a bit weaker.
A lot of people saying here, Baja this and Baja that, and it's just Baja's so OP, but Aztec is making it look easy, right? You take
Definitely.
a look. You take a look here, going against the teacher of Baja himself, and almost seeing 2x the score here.
Yeah, I think Baja Teacher gets his name more from his builds, perhaps, but his micros definitely, not the top of the tiers. So I think with a bit better micro / macro early game, he could have saved that Hacienda. I'm not sure that needed to die.
Ooh, that's a hot take though, because how would he have saved that Hacienda? And
if he essentially gathered his wood quicker. Yeah, but look how much XP Aztec gets from each kill.
That's crazy. And he does get that Explorer finally. The biggest problematic unit for Baja. But
yeah, I'm not sure how you kill these mates.
Aztec is doing so well and just pushing on this trade post again. The trade post is going to go down for a second time. This is the second time, right? Now, these units actually get XP and gold, right? Gold and XP from killing these?
Yep, gold and XP. Look how much XP Grogu gets as well. Also, he has some Arrow Knights for siege range now. If you see them shooting on the right, that's a nice addition.
That was from a card, wasn't it?
Either a card or he just produced them, probably. And yeah, Baja, I think, is a bit out of steam here.
This score is not looking too hot right now for Baja. It's not looking too hot. And that is despite how many fishing boats he's got out here. Regardless, Aztec just feels so far ahead right now.
Yep, definitely.
Does get a nice shot off with these Contraero. But is it going to be enough? He's going to have to back out of this fight, taking too many losses. And these trades are really looking good for Grogu, just because you got a lot of these cheap units versus these more expensive Quattrero. Now, of course, you got this bottom trade post. All these trade posts going down now for Baja Teacher. Might need a buff on these Quattrero. Good game.
GG.
Grogu
really well played by Grogu.
Yeah, no doubt. Very, very nicely done there on the rush, taking out Hacienda within the first few minutes. I think that's what really turned the tide, if you ask. I think that really made a huge difference in this matchup. As soon as I seen that Hacienda go down, I just right away made it Aztec favored.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, between the Hacienda going down and I think the decision to ship 600 coin first might have slowed down the teacher of Baja just enough for Grogu to come out on top.
No doubt. Very well done. It almost feels like it was really refined gameplay by Grogu. I would have to ask him about that, but that seems like a really good plan that he had, taking down that Hacienda. It's either that or he had a lot of practice against Baja, so one of the two. Or he perhaps practiced this for this particular matchup in the tournament. We've seen a lot
I will
of
say,
yeah, go ahead.
I think with precise Baja play, I don't think that you should really ever lose that Hacienda versus the 4 Jag.
Interesting. Maybe the Hacienda.
I think it's a matter of a few seconds, but there definitely was a window to save that Hacienda for sure.
Okay. Do you feel like even maybe that Hacienda was a little bit too forward versus Aztec?
Yeah, that's another thing too, I guess, is you could Hacienda a little bit closer to your base, which would increase the walking time.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are all like hindsight things. It's hard to know in the moment.
Well, congratulations to Grogu. We got 1-1 in this best out of 3 series, and we are going to go right away into the third match, which is game point. Whoever wins this final match, we will be seeing them in the round of 32. giving that 1 point to Grogu. Very impressive gameplay by Grogu in that second map. Even in the first match, he did very well. Although the USA just coming up on top there.
Yeah, the Baja teacher definitely plays the meta of DE. You know, he knows what the good stuff is, and he plays the builds very well. And so we'll see if he can make the Baja build work out this second game. I think Saguenay is a really good Baja map, but Mongolia is slightly better for Baja, I'd say, because it's easier to control that. The 4 TP line is kind of on the top of the map, so you kind of cut off that whole top of the map from the player against Baja.
So in terms of Mongolia, so let me just think for a second here. So we got Mongolia on this third map. We got Aztec is banned because he won with Aztec on Saguenay.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the only banned civ going into our third map. So we can't pick Aztec from the perspective of Grogu. So what civ are we expecting from Grogu then on Mongolia? Probably even back to Germans?
Yeah, could be a German, could be a Japan. Honestly, it's tough to say it, but I think Baja, if played, you know, kind of like to the top level that Baja could be played, is very hard to beat in this map.
Okay, fair enough.
Grogu's got to make some exceptional play here to counter the Baja pick on Mongolia.
Might be a hot take here, but I've been hearing a lot of people say Lakota on Mongolia.
Yeah, Lakota does decently.
So Lakota on maybe just a forward, just 2 war huts on that trade post line against Baja. Does that even work?
I think, yeah. I mean, Lakota could try to do like an all-in rush. But I think if Baja knows that, I think Baja can hold not pretty easily, but they should be able to hold.
Okay. It seems
Baja is just such a strong pick on this map.
So for sure,
there needs to be some type of outplay, you know?
Interesting. Well, there is quite a bit of livestock on this map too.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be seeing something unexpected. Maybe Ethiopia or some livestock-heavy civ.
Yeah, that could be a good pick, actually. Ethiopia. Get a bunch of the livestock. You never know.
Maybe just sending a villa at the start of the map and just picking up all that. Might be an option.
I wonder. Yeah.
So for her...
I feel like...
Yeah.
Grogu's probably going to go for German or Japan, just based off those are his most comfortable civs. And I think both do decently versus Baja, but it's going to be a tricky one.
So for sure, we're going to be seeing Mexico from Baja Teacher, and then it's just a matter of what Grogu is going to pick then.
Yeah, definitely.
We're seeing here Jay Lafette saying he hopes that Grogu picks India.
That's a classic Jay Lafette. Jay Lafette only plays India, to my knowledge at least.
Gotcha.
And yeah, honestly, India is a great pick on this map because of the livestock, and they're just good versus Baja in general.
One person, Tac Cafe, says Baja loss is always welcome.
Yeah, a lot of people definitely preying on Baja Teacher's downfall, but
yeah, I'm seeing almost every other comment here. They're preying on his downfall. I'm not so sure if that's a healthy thing or not, but I mean, kind of expected. Kind of feel bad for Baja Teacher. Almost makes me want to like be on his side, you know, because everybody else is like rooting against him.
I'm not sure what.
If you guys are not on his side, I'll be on his side. You know, there has to be.
I'm on his side for sure. That's my boy.
Right.
That's my boy. Fully biased casting.
Right. So where are we at here for this third map? Well, there we go. We got Mongolia. So this is game number 3. Match point for both players. Game number 3 in the Best at 3 series. And we got Grogu playing Japan. You were right. You were spot on with that Japan pick. So here, Baja Teacher playing Mexico on the right side of the map. And on the left, we got Grogu playing Japanese. So
I like Japanese pick, actually. It makes a lot of sense because there's livestock, too, for some faster gathering shrines.
yeah, you did mention Japanese. I guess that was the primary reason you were kind of expecting Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese is definitely Grogu's top civ, probably. Japanese or German, other than Aztec. So it's between the two, and I think Japanese makes sense because they can get the livestock. As well as the Yumi actually do extremely well versus Baja.
Okay. I did not know that. I did not know that Japanese was one of Grogu's top civs.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a top civ in general.
Yep.
But I think if you're good enough at the game, you can make them decent. And Grogu's definitely at that level where he can make Japan look like a top tier civ.
Okay. But is it going to be enough to beat Baja on Mongolia? That's the question of the night.
Yeah, it's definitely going to feel like a bit of an uphill battle here.
Scouting with this. Is that? Oh, Cherry Orchard, right?
Wait, he made a consulate and he's going port consulate. Japan is. That's not something you see every day.
Port consulate. So walk me
So
through
port
that.
consulate means that he might age up with the Toshogu Shrine, meaning that he's going for a more eco play, and he's sending Heavenly Kami. This is like the old style of Japan. So the new style of Japan is the Torii Gates, which gives you a samurai and more XP for fighting. But here it looks like Grogu's going to go for this eco style of Japan, where you make a bunch of shrines and you age up with a shrine.
This is definitely
it'll be interesting.
This is definitely practiced by Grogu. I can already tell. It's not like something that he thought about off the fly. Like, you think about it, Mongolia, he had it in his head. Mongolia comes, I'm playing Japanese, I'm going to be doing this. It's very, very interesting. I mean, it does work, right? You were saying because of the livestock and Japanese and this whole eco play just makes sense.
Perhaps. The only issue I have with it is it's going to be hard to keep a lot of these shrines alive versus Baja. Like, as Japan, you kind of want to, like, mass, I guess, like, Yumi kind of quickly and, like, pressure Baja almost and or stay in base. But with going Heavenly Kami, you're going to have all these shrines all over the map, and it's going to be really hard to defend.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see how he ends up defending those shrines. I'm expecting Age 2 play then. Maybe some. What would the unit comp be against Mexico? Probably.
Definitely just a lot of Yumi mixed with some Ashy.
Okay. Why would you even need Ashy though if they don't?
So Baja can make Cav.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess you'd scout, of course, but I'm pretty sure Baja's gonna. Yeah, Baja can make a stable with the filibusters.
Gotcha. You don't often see them making a stable though.
Not super often. I think versus Japan is probably a civ. I'd imagine he'd do it.
Gotcha. Wonder if they're going to pick up this treasure. Oh, he's coming down now, but he's definitely not going to make it in time. And then we got
that's a great treasure.
115 wood. He can put that to use immediately by building some shrines. How tight?
Yeah, and I'd like to see some of these shrines positioned on the bottom of the map because it'll be hard for Baja Teacher to contest the shrines on bottom.
Oh, right, because he's normally going to be up on top here defending his trade post. As we see here already, Hacienda and the Saloon. And I'd imagine he's going to pick up those other 3 trade posts at any point now.
Yeah, once he revolts, he gets 3 TP wagons that'll be sent to his Hacienda. He'll get 4 TP stage and start cooking.
This is so dangerous right now. Like, how do you stop this? You can't even contest the 4 trade posts. The only thing you could really do is just try to boom along right? Just to try to boom along and try to defend as Japanese and hope you just outscale. Is that the plan here?
Yeah, I think that's definitely his plan, is hoping he can spread shrines and defend and pressure TPs, etc. But Baja Teacher immediately drops a stable, immediately gets the 4 TP line, and immediately pressures with Filibuster. And when are these Yumi going to come out? Hopefully this Consulate doesn't go down.
Let's have a look here.
5 Yumi, that's all you need. Perfect.
5 Yumi. Filibuster's going back. Doesn't want to take that trade just to destroy a building. And we got that treasure being picked up. 70 gold. Explorers are still at work. I do always like to see the explorers at work on treasures in H2. Very underrated. A lot of people just kind of forget about the explorers and the treasures in H2. And they typically would use explorers in fights or to, I guess explore your opponent. But if there's some nice treasures around the map, go get them. They're very easy to forget.
Yeah, we got the Grogu wall coming up.
Very easy to forget, but makes a huge difference. So here we are. We got a lot of Yumis. The Grogu wall. We've seen these walls before, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I really like it versus Baja. Walling versus Baja overall is just really good.
The Grogu
Yeah, I
wall.
feel like walls plus Yumi are pretty strong in general.
Can you?
Yeah, the only issue, though, is it's hard to... Yeah, he might be able to walk through this wall right here. It's hard to defend all your shrines, though, as Japan here. You can see.
It is buying him some time, though. So if he builds some good shrines, he does have a lot of livestock. Where's his livestock at? He did. Oh, there it is. He put him on the main shrine here. He only had 6 yaks. I'd have thought maybe more than that. How many is on this map? Is there 12 on this map?
I think so.
Okay. So it looks, I guess, even. This actually, I almost feel like Japanese is in a very good position here. Despite Baja Teacher having 4 TPs, I feel Japanese is really like sitting nicely. You got some walls here. You got some, you got all these yaks. You got quite a few shrines, Yumis, counter sort of unit comp versus all these other militias. And
I'd give the edge to Baja here, just because he has 4 TP stage and his eco is definitely ahead. Japan, like, imagine if all these kills he was getting more XP from that the different age up.
Yep.
But by going for the shrine, he essentially is losing out on a bunch of XP, and he's only at 90 shrine pop. So he's not really made great use of essentially his age up.
Okay. Well, he did kill off, I think it was 1 or 2 units here, free shots. He did lose a shrine at the bottom so far, I believe 1 shrine. Might even get this Explorer here if he's lucky. Oh, that's
almost.
So close. We got these Chinos hanging out in the back. Explorer goes down. And I assume we'd have Stagecoach by now.
Oh yeah, he's at stage this whole time, and he's got the upgrade for the Stagecoach. So each of those is like 6 villagers.
And here we go. We're going in all the way in. Let's see if he's going to call minutes. And we got minutes on the way.
This might not be the greatest trade for Baja.
And Chinos are going back, or at least they hesitated. These Yumis need to shoot, though, I feel.
Yeah, I think might come out okay here. It's getting close.
We got an Ashy card on the way, and he might even get a 5 pop. He's got to get full batch. Let's go, full batch. Well, 4, but still pretty good.
He's lost 2 villagers, maybe 3 so far. Can he hold this?
He needs to be able to hold this. We got Ashies on the go. More Ashies in. This is looking fantastic right now for Grogu. This is looking fantastic. Just in time. We got more Nakota Riders. Oh, he's only got a 1 pop for Nakota Riders. But I don't think it matters much because we did actually have a very decisive battle here for Grogu. And that puts Grogu on top in score. Baja Teacher was above, right around a couple thousand points.
Yeah, definitely an overcommit by the Baja Teacher. I think he could have just kind of contained the shrines and maybe aged up behind,
so
perhaps to age 4.
You kind of recap, though. He walked all the way from here to here, and then he actually went all the way behind his TC. I mean, that is full commitment from the Baja player here, and it didn't turn out so good. Let's
show Mexico POV. Let's see what he's up to.
What is he up to? Making chinos is what he's up to. Are you surprised?
I like the remass.
So we got more chinos on the go. Or what? Okay, we got skirms.
Yeah, so he's going skirm, goon, cav, which is, I mean, great composition.
That's skirms.
And he's just going to run in here. This guy's a madman.
I'm not so sure about this play. Is he desperate right now? He wants to make sure that Japanese can't, I guess, out-eco him, outscale him. What's the whole strategy here?
Another Vil dead. Huh.
And they got Yumi's shooting in the back here.
Wow, and Japan clicked up, so this is honestly perfect timing for Baja Teacher to push in here.
Yeah, Grogu's still way ahead in score, but it's losing quite a few units in base. TC fire, though. You got TC fire.
Yeah, that cow's doing work.
And he does see the age 3. Does that age by itself if you're not building it?
Yeah, it does.
Right? Okay.
But still fine. And yeah, Grogu's slightly ahead in score. I'm unsure who I'd give the edge to here. Once he gets up and stabilized, I think Grogu can be okay, but I don't know if he'll be able to get up and stabilized. I think Baja's in a great position here.
Let's have a look at Japanese. Japanese aging up slowly but surely. And let's see, we got some Yumis on the go here. So many chinos. This is going to be tough.
I think with maybe a batch of Ashy and a shipment of Ashy and a hold, he could be all right.
He is collecting resources with these Vils, though, and he's got 22 Vils inside, though, which I think is quite excessive. He could at least gather on his berry orchard right here with some Vils or some gold, right? Which he is now shooting
Definitely.
with this. Okay, he ages out with their Yumi. He's probably going to hide those Yumi, though, to be honest. He's going to hide those.
Great job hiding those Yumi. That's big. And shipping Ashy, I like that.
How many of those? 8 Ashy Gurus on the go. Vils need to go inside. Hides those Yumi right in the corner. Very nicely done there. Oh, and you got more Yumi up here. No.
They're trading okay, but I think you need to have like really good trades to come back into this game.
We got 2 shipments back to back. We need those shipments out. That TC Fire is doing really heavy work, though.
And there's no barracks here from Japan. I think this...
Where are the Ashes? Oh, Ashes came right on top of those chinos.
They got a bit of melee in. That was nice.
Very well done. And I love the walls, too. But there's some, like, open space in the walls. Like, what is... Maybe he needs to wall that in a little bit more.
And it looks like Japan holds. Honestly, well done.
Pretty good hold, if you ask me. He lost a few units, and he got some idle time in. But again, here, look, Grogu's in age 3. He's got a great mass. I wouldn't say that great, but I mean a pretty decent mass. And this is scary looking. This is honestly scary looking. It's looking pretty even for both players. But now it's
scary looking because Grogu, he canceled the shipment. He was going to ship his orchard, but realized he could probably squeeze in one more shipment beforehand. And yeah, he really needs these Ashy to pop out to be able to hold.
Another 8 Ashy on the go. And then maybe some... Oh, what is this? Ashy, or for Yumi's. Okay. We need to upgrade the Ashies too, though.
Oh, military rickshaw gets it down, but that's
Ouch.
going to go down instantly.
Ouch. Maybe he should have walked it this way or something.
There's 90 coin for Baja Teacher. And the Ashies are going to pop nicely.
Very nicely done. Pops them on top of the Chinos once again. Getting some free hits here. Although I'm not sure how I feel about this battle. It looks pretty good for Japan overall.
Yeah, Japan held. Wow.
Very well done by Japan. Very well done. We're seeing now the score gap widen even further. And the upgraded Yumi already arrived. Ashiguru upgrade on the way, or was on the way. I guess he decided to make some more Yumi. Let's have a look at...
this whole time it would have been really nice if Baja had like 5 units kind of just sieging shrines around the map. I think that would have been completely game-changing here.
I mean, you say that, and I want to agree with you, but at the same time, if he did do that, I'm not sure he would have been as effective in his base.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Baja has 7 vills now, which is quite nice.
7 vills for Baja, and you got these 4 trade posts. You got a lot of nice treasures up here. 5% cavalry speed. I guess he's got his Mongol scout just parked up here on this treasure. Not sure why.
Oh, he's got an AFK yak there. You could pop that on the Hacienda. But look at this mass. I mean, this is scary.
This mass look pretty good, but again, you're against third age Japanese units. Like, let's have a look right now. You got third age Yumi versus age 2 Quattrero. It looks like unupgraded Quattrero, right? Doesn't look like they're upgraded.
Yeah, you can't upgrade them in age 2. I wonder what you do here as Baja Teacher. I feel like you kind of missed your window a little bit, and now Japan is up, and it feels like it's going to be hard to push in here.
To be honest, you want to know the perfect window? As soon as you see Japanese go age 3, you attack a little bit, but as soon as he got his shipment out, you back out, go age 4.
Yeah, could be. Definitely could be.
But I think he hung
because
around.
Japan has infinite resources. He has the new berries in base. He has a 5k mine in base. He has trees in base.
Yep.
Japan doesn't need to move. He just needs to defend his shrines, which, I mean, Baja Teacher's not even attacking.
Yeah, and this was no mistake by Grogu. I'm pretty sure he studied this matchup plenty of times. Japanese is really doing good here. Really refined.
Yeah, maybe tanking with some bills here, and I think Japan is completely fine.
Yeah, you got Ashies, quite a bit of H3 Yumi. Let's have a look here. Yeah, great mass, great overall mass, and it's very hard to like walk in somebody's base. Like, why are the units walking back and forth like that? But either way,
Ooh.
Japanese should still have this.
This is a bad fight from Japan, though. He doesn't have the mass to deal with this.
I feel like it would have been better, but there was a lot of walking around from the Japanese player. I'm not sure what happened there. This is looking very interesting.
I think Baja's got it.
I think Baja's lost quite a few units, though, at the same time. Look, you got another 5 pop here. Vil pull, perhaps, if you want to call it that.
Oh, he's targeting the anti-cab. If no more, nope. And there's the batch of 10 Quattrero to save the day.
Oh,
I think this might be all she wrote.
This is rough.
Changed so quickly. The momentum shift insane.
This is
rough. No, I mean that's classic Baja. Just 4 TP, able to just pump.
So does that tell you that Japanese need to stay age 2?
I think Japan could have stayed age 2 a bit longer, so you didn't get idled.
Bad fight, yeah.
Interesting. And that TC is going to go down. And if it goes down, it's definitely GG. Oh, he's going to call it. There it is. Well done to Baja Teacher, taking the series 2-1.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
GG. Honestly,
an
well
insane
played. I mean, everyone get your
match,
notepad
like-
out for the Baja teacher.
Crazy. I mean, at one point you want to say perhaps there was a little bit of luck involved there with that whole timing push while Japanese was aging 3, or you could call it experience, right, from the Baja teacher, because he probably thought something's kind of fishy right now. You know, Japanese is not really doing much. He could be going age 3. Let me just poke inside, see what's happening, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to see these post game graphs.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's have a look here.
I bet Baja outgathered.
Baja
Honestly,
still,
by like probably a good amount.
Baja on 7 vills, and oh, we got some shrines here too. By the way, we missed those.
Baja.
Baja takes it. Although, granted, he did win the first one with USA, so maybe,
I think that was huge. I think giving himself 2 chances to win with Baja secured him the series.
I mean, I feel like everything, like first game was really close, and this game was like you gotta gone either way as well.
Definitely.
Does Baja teacher speak English by any chance, or is he?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going to
Try
say,
to get him in here for an interview.
Yeah, for sure. Get him in here. Spread
If
the
he-
word of Baja.
If he's available, he's welcome to join. Yeah. I was going to say, and I just want to tag along with what you were saying earlier, and that is that opportunity, that window to actually winning this series. You know, Grogu had to win that first game, right? There was no matter what, he had to win that first game, and since he didn't win that first game, you know, that just gave Baja teacher 2 additional opportunities to win the series.
Yeah. I mean, 2 chances for the teacher. I mean, what do you expect, you know?
Right. Teachers make mistakes, right? But they don't make the same mistake.
They don't make 2 mistakes, yeah.
So
Although I felt Grogu put up a really good fight.
Definitely. Honestly, throughout the whole series, Grogu played very solidly.
I'm not sure what happened with the units there at the end, but like,
yeah, there was a lot of walking around with the units there at the end there. I definitely
let's start
felt
with
like
the all resources gathered.
definitely felt like it should have been a much better fight for Japanese. Not sure what happened there. Maybe somebody could look back at that recording at some point and see. Maybe there was just a lot of hesitancy with moving the Yumi out of the way. I'm not sure what was going on through
the Baja teacher's ready for the interview. He's
right.
He's in the channel. I can't move him.
All right, let's bring him in. Hello, Baja teacher. How are you?
Congrats, man.
Yo. Thank you.
A big congratulations to taking this series 2-1 against Grogu. Very impressive series overall, all the way from game 1, game 2, and this, of course, game 3 here. I think you did well in all 3 games.
The second game was pretty tough.
The second,
hard to beat Aztecan.
The second game, I'll admit, you did get caught off guard there, but listen, man, you did still put up a good game regardless. It wasn't like a total walkover, but still, I think your best.
It was.
You think so?
Yeah, I got. I got completely destroyed. I mean, losing the Hacienda instantly is just GG.
Do you think there's a window for you to save the Hacienda in that game too?
Either I just put it closer to my TC, or maybe if I get a food treasure, I don't know, I can maybe get there in time, but I didn't get any food treasure. He just killed the Hacienda before I even revolted. It was pretty,
You know, actually, I was having a brief discussion with Only Boss earlier about that. So you were saying maybe Hacienda a little bit closer to your base. Were you expecting the opponent to send in, the big button earlier, or?
Yeah, I mean, Aztec pretty much does that every game, no matter what build they do.
Okay,
so,
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of sending the 4 Lakota Axe Riders, man.
I mean, the four those 4 units into Warrior Priest booming is kind of the standard Aztec play these days, I'd say.
I gotcha.
So yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, tell us how you're feeling about that game 3 though, because it felt really back and forth from our point of view.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things was that window when you were coming into the Japanese base while it was going to H3. But yeah, tell us a little bit about that game
I
3.
took a really bad fight. I took a bad fight when I had a decent mass of skirms. I thought the fight would go way better for me. I actually ended up losing pretty much all my army. That was yeah, kind of bad, but I
Right.
did clean him before he aged up, and I kind of contained the manor boom. Like he went for Port Consulate and Chubu,
Right.
but didn't get to shrine the whole map. I didn't see the two shrines next to my TC, like on the top of
Oh
the
yeah.
TC.
Yeah.
I didn't saw those. But yeah.
I actually didn't pick up on those until the end of the game. I just noticed them there myself as well. Now,
Yeah,
I
they popped
scouted
away
the two on the
nicely among the
bottom,
trees. Yeah.
but yeah, the two on the bottom I saw them,
yeah,
but yeah, those two no, never caught them.
gotcha. I know Boss said this earlier. He said like if you would have just had a few units go around the map destroying shrines while you were attacking Japanese, was that kind of the idea there, or because it looked like to me that you were just going all in on Japanese constantly with all your units?
I mean, at the start, I kind of sent my flibustiers to kill the two shrine that were on the bottom,
Yeah.
and then I kind of just brought them into the fight and lost
Gotcha.
all my infantry, so I couldn't really.
Gotcha.
I just had one flibustier alive next to my stable just in case I didn't ship the wheels, but
Gotcha.
other than that, nothing to really siege.
I had two more questions about the third map. So my first question is, did you kind of expect Japanese to be going to H3 when you did poke in at that time? Because he was on his way to H3 and Japanese had very few units, and that's when you committed inside his base. And I felt like that
I
turned
don't
out to be.
think he can stay H2. Like he can trade decent trade in H2, but at some point he needs to age. I think the age up was a bit soon. Like
I
he should
see.
have massed a bit more before aging. But yeah, once he gets H3, like if he goes H3 without me killing the army,
Yeah.
I'm pretty much dead because the Yumis will just kill
Gotcha.
everything.
Gotcha. And my second question was in that last battle there, I noticed that he was walking his maybe this would be a better question for him, but since I have you here, I noticed that he was moving his Yumi back and forth and wasn't really engaging. I don't know, I feel like that fight could have been a lot better for Japanese, but his units kept moving and not actually attacking. Did you also feel the same?
No, I felt like they were shooting pretty much the whole time. He just tried to back them a bit
Okay.
because I had some Shinakos in the mix, and yeah, he didn't want the Shinakos to connect.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they were pretty much fighting the whole time. He let the Vils out to
Right on.
to soak, but yeah, didn't.
Gotcha. Boss, did you have any questions about third map? I had a question. I had a few questions on the first map before we
Oh
got
my
there.
god, the first map.
But before we get to
Would
the
you say that
Phoenix,
the series was like a dungaree, or what would you say?
The first game was the best one.
Oh my god,
The first game was
47
dungaree.
minutes.
Okay.
look, so now that we're talking about the first map, at any point in the first map, did you think it was hopeless? Because I noticed that you kept on pushing H4 units, and it
Yeah.
was consistent battle, wave after wave. Did you, at some point, just feel like, there's no way I can win this?
Yeah, the H4 fights kind of went on for a while, and I felt like I wasn't really doing any damage. Like I couldn't push out on the war wagons. So after 20 minutes, I kind of decided to just age. I stopped
Casual 20
making.
minute
I also
adjustment.
stopped. I stopped making heavies because it was like, yeah, I don't know. I was just wasting them, not doing. Like they were not getting any shots on the skirms.
Right.
So the last four, I just sent them to kind of
Yep,
red.
that was my favorite part.
Yeah, that
Before
was
Canada
funny.
take it out the factory.
Very
But yeah, once I got H4, H5, yeah, my units were pretty could fight the war wagons.
right. Another question I had was this okay? So you obviously practiced. Is this like a build that you're recently practicing, or is this something you've always had in your pocketbook? Like this whole USA build that you had, because you had like it looked like you were doing a Highlander rush, and then not a Highlander rush. You use them for defense.
Yeah, with this build, I kind of keep the Highlanders to just defend my base.
Right.
It's not a rush. Like I knew the build, but I just don't really play it that much. But I've known this build for quite some time. But
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's that insane. Like I got lucky; he didn't really push me at the start of the game
he
because
thought
it's
you were
like really
pushing him
slow.
for sure. Like,
Yeah,
the
I
amount of
mean, I
walls
saw
he
the
built.
walls after, but
Right.
yeah, it's like I saw on the reg he made the walls pretty much instantly when he got H2, and yeah.
Makes sense.
So yeah, he was definitely expecting the Highlander rush, but yeah.
Well, that's good, and that's part of the game. You know, that whole like getting into your opponent's head, thinking that he's being rushed and he's trying to defend the rush, but really you're not rushing him, and so that was a good turn of events. Again, man, congratulations to this. Boss, did you have any last comments or?
No, honestly, just really well played. I think winning that game 1 was big. So you had 2 shots to play Baja in the games 2 and 3, and honestly, just really well played, bro. Now it's time to smack up Revnak.
Is that who he's going to play against? Who are you playing against in round 32? Is it Revnak?
Yeah, I think it's Revnak. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
How do you feel for that series?
I think that will go pretty poorly.
For who? Just to clarify.
For him, obviously.
No, for Revnak, bro.
For Revnak. Oh, okay.
Okay, for Revnak, I got you.
Okay, what are you predicting for the best at 3 series between you and Revnak? What score are you predicting?
A big 3-0.
A 3-0. I don't know if that's possible in a best at 3, but we'll take it.
Oh, it's not a 5 game?
No. Round of 32 is best at 3, so.
Okay.
Yeah, round of 16, round of 8.
I'm not getting a game.
Oh.
But listen, man, from the performance that we've seen in this series, I think you have a very good chance.
At the very least, it's going to be entertaining as hell. So
yeah, I think you've got a very good chance. You practice a couple more Baja builds and or Baja games rather.
I'll cook something. I'll cook something.
You're going to cook something up for us fans here?
I need to.
All right. Well,
look forward to it.
All right, man.
We love you, Baja teacher.
All right, bro. Well, I appreciate you joining the interview, and once again, congratulations, and to the round of 32, and I wish you best of luck.
Thank you. See you.
All right, man. See you.
Peace.
Okay, so from here, I'm going to pass the stream over to Ketterboy. Ketterboy is going to do some 1v1s, team games, content. And we'll be having some more games tomorrow. Boss, was that you that was playing tomorrow?
Yep, I'm playing tomorrow, 20 GMT versus Look Tom. Be there, be square, be ready for some auto, be ready for some TC clicking.
All right.
And yeah, it was fun, bro.
All right, guys. So here on this channel, 20 GMT tomorrow, our co-caster Boss right here is on the call. He's going to be playing tomorrow's tournament match. Also a best at 3. So look out for that. Thank you, Boss, for joining me. Thank you, Vega, for also joining me in this cast.
Background noise, I got you.
And
shout out to Chicks for hosting tourney and good casting, good streaming. So big shout out to you as well.
Man, I enjoy doing this, and from what we've been seeing so far, this is amazing. So we're having a great time, and thank you guys all for watching. So take care.